Some folks say that grown-up men are still just little boys, that really the only difference is the price of our toys. We go for macho symbols like guns and running shoes, pickup trucks, hunting ducks, and power tools, power tools, power tools, power tools.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome.
Yeah, you just plug them in the wall and
Saturday's Home and Garden Program brought to you in part by the Michaelis Corporation. Water storms, fire, wet basements. Life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through
You
it.
kind of went into a song there.
I know. It is kind of sing-songy.
Don't forget the
Well, there's so
844
many
fix
people
it.
here. It's very exciting. JMV is right here.
You
Hi,
like
John.
my pose right here?
I do
Yeah.
like that
You think
pose.
anybody's ever
like
done a
he's-
radio show like this?
I
Riding
don't
a
know,
horse.
but you better check your shorts.
You know what?
after
If
doing
it,
that for a while.
It's a good calf workout.
You know what? If they had, it would have been you.
It's going to be Boogie Wonderland in here in just a second, everybody. Let me tell you, is that camera on right there? Can you zoom into a little Boogie Wonderland?
Little
what we want
Boogie
is
Wonderland.
Thunderstruck.
Thunders,
from
well, it
AC/DC,
can be
you know.
that too. It can be whatever you think it is, Denny. Let me tell you.
I'm not
Make-
looking.
make it
I'm
your
not
own.
looking.
You know, actually, I'm kind of surprised to see John so early this
I
morning.
know. I bet you are.
Because I
Yeah.
saw him last night at, we were out at Taylor's.
Taylor's Bar and Table in
Yeah.
Ingles.
Why not bar and grill?
Look at Allison taking pictures of
What's
me right
what's
here.
the deal with bar and table versus bar and grill?
Because
I just think that's something different, little
Is it? Yeah.
it
unique.
sends a message that somebody come in and sit down and not be in the bar itself.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Don't our bosses constantly tell us about being unique and organic?
Yeah,
Well,
Of
we're
course.
definitely unique.
Yeah, you-
Sometimes they
Yeah.
don't know. But yeah.
You've checked that box, John.
Yeah.
You've got it.
I think everyone in
We're
this
very
room
unique
is
and
pretty.
very organic right here.
Yeah. But that was what a great crowd
No, it was
out at
great.
Taylor's.
Yeah, it
I've never
was.
heard of Ingles, Indiana, by the way.
Where is it?
Really?
Is it east?
It's like it's kind of the
northeast?
Fortville area.
It's
Fortville.
off of I-69,
northeast.
Lapel
Okay.
Fortville exit right there. So
Yeah.
really, it's one exit up from the Ruoff exit. So.
Not too far from the reformatory.
Oh, okay.
You know, all those little these little great towns, McCordsville, Fortville,
Right.
Pendleton, they're all getting their own little local, kind of bar atmosphere places where
Yep.
you can still bring kids and eat, but then they've got a bar and they play live music. And they're really starting to pop up all through that, at least I knew the northeast side.
Somebody
Far
said that.
northeast side.
I listened on the way back. Who was saying? Somebody said that area is ready to explode.
Yeah. Well, Greenfield's another one, Terry,
Oh,
that you
yeah,
mentioned too,
Greenfield
that
is
has
just-
really now
Yeah.
reestablished their downtown area
Yeah.
because they want people in their community to stay and certainly
Oh,
be
yeah.
proud of that and bring more people in.
It's
So-
not as easy
Bargersville's another one?
to cruise anymore. Do the kids still cruise? Because Greenfield was where we
yeah.
cruised when we were
I
from
love it.
Knightstown.
Okay, first of all, the kids don't even know how to drive.
I was gonna say
Some
I
of them
think
don't even
that's
want
it.
their
Maybe they
license.
As long
just
as they can
Uber.
text.
Yeah.
I still
$4
memorize
gas.
to this day how we cruised in Bloomington, Indiana.
Oh, was there cruising in
I was
Bloomington?
at cruising, yeah. You
And
would,
what was the strip?
you would go up Walnut
Okay.
north and then turn around, come back down to College, hit Walnut again, and then turn where the Trojan Horse used to be right there on the square and go
Yes.
down Kirkwood, go to
Right.
Kirkwood
Right.
to Dunn, go to Dunn over to Indiana, back down to Kirkwood
It's
and
a
back around.
great
Wow,
trek.
I would get lost.
It's a great trek. You're just following everybody. If you're really cruising,
the townies?
girls you're just moving at a slow pace, and I don't know what we're all looking for. I mean, I kind of do, but you're just cruising. You're just part of it.
The
It's a
townies would post
thing.
up at the parking garage right there. It's no longer the parking garage anymore. It's like a hotel now.
It
was at
it's
10th
a
Street,
hotel.
It's a
I think.
hotel.
Okay.
With a parking garage, but it's
Yeah.
not just a standalone parking garage.
And then you have the music blaring.
No, always back of
Yeah.
trucks. You'd have Craco cheap car stereo, bad speakers,
Oh,
box
yeah.
speakers hanging out.
Oh my gosh, it was so
yeah,
fun.
look at Terry's getting all excited because
Oh
we're
my gosh,
reliving
it
the
was
wonder
so
years right here.
fun.
With
I
it.
met so many future husbands.
Wait,
I was like,
whoa, that
I'm
went
pretty
right
sure this
by.
is the one. I think this is the one.
Yeah.
Go back.
She's
go back.
cruising
We've got to
for
hurry.
love.
We've got to go back around.
Remember back in the day, like in high school, everybody would put their own stereo in the car because,
Yes.
Right.
a car radio was nothing, right? Not like
Right.
today. So we all were putting our own, and whoever had the best stereo. That's the car we took.
Did you have a great stereo back then? The Alpine Green,
Yep.
right? The
My gosh,
Kenwood
with the
Blue.
subwoofer and
These
the
are
extra-
lights.
We didn't really. Girls
Extra
didn't care.
amplifier in
Yeah.
the truck.
The yellow of Pioneer, and then you had the
I think I had
manual
Pioneer.
dial of Sparkomatic, which
Yeah.
I had and nobody wanted. Sparkomatic.
I was going to say, I never heard of
Sparkomatic.
that.
Look up Sparkomatic and tell me that's
That
not
sounds
the
like
worst
a,
stereo
that
of
sounds
all
like
time.
a plumber's torch to me.
It is.
Sounds like
It's
a
like
lawsuit.
somebody built that in their garage and gave it to me, Denny, I think. Sparkomatic.
Oh my gosh.
Are
the
you
good
still,
old
are you
days.
Girls
still
didn't care
on the
about
show
that.
tonight?
I
Are we
am.
still-
Yeah, I got to go down to Touchdown Town here in a second. That's why I thought I'd
Colts?
pop in.
Yeah.
And I'll come back in later on tonight. 6 hours on B.
Do you have a cot someplace you can
There
get
is
some rest?
no cot.
They always had a cot at the Emmis building. You know?
Did they?
Yeah, and there was always rumors of orneriness that went on that cot. So
Okay.
I had the cot.
you had the cot?
Yeah. It was more like one of those things. What do they call them? That you kind of turn from a
cheap
couch
bed?
to a
Oh,
a
yeah.
thing.
Roadhouse.
Futon?
Oh, a
futon.
futon.
It was a
futon.
futon, and it was crusty.
I think
Cru-
Pat Walsh.
Wait, whoa. Don't say crusty.
I mean,
Don't
a
you
lot
start.
of people.
I think Pat Walsh sold the
Oh,
cot
here we go.
and bought a Sea-Doo trailer.
Starting on Pat Walsh again.
Do you see what he just
He had to have a trailer for his Sea-Doo.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Got,
You know?
got the money out of the
So
futon.
Pat, the cot was sold, so Pat would have a trailer for his Sea-Doo.
You realize nobody knows who
I
we're
don't-
talking
well,
about.
You know what? This
It
room
makes him happy.
But if,
That's what-
if it makes you happy,
I'm completely happy.
okay.
I think he follows me on Instagram too, so yeah.
Yeah, and this
Makes
is
me completely happy.
It
I said
really-
nothing
yeah.
about the hair or his bedazzled jeans or anything like that.
You know, since we're here at the
boots.
Garden Gate,
I think it's
John and I
really
got to
good for
talk
the,
about it. You know, John and I are sponsored. It's
I
a miracle
understand.
we're sponsored. But Sundown Gardens got this, what is it, $3.49 mums? I can't even remember what it is. But
Falls on the way, Denny.
Falls on the way,
You
Johnny.
get started at Sundown Gardens in Westfield and Miss M's. in
Yeah, no more
Bakersfield.
grab a
I
duck,
literally
save a
my
buck.
hearing's so bad. I thought you said the balls are on the way. It's like fall is on the
Fall-
way.
The
Got
balls
it.
are on the way.
Yeah,
The guys are
that
coming.
too. But big time for mums at Sundown Gardens, both north and in Miss M's down south.
Yeah, they have so much fall stuff in there already. Everybody's always getting started earlier. Even if Pat tells them not to, I think they do it anyway.
Have you
Yeah.
been in the store at Pat's? It's Halloween already.
I know.
There's Thanksgiving out too.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
We're getting ready.
Christmas stuff will be in Labor Day, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's coming. It's as quick as
He's
we can get
sweating
it
right
out.
now.
In a big
It
hurry.
takes so long to get that stuff up. I told her, but we used to always try to wait till after Labor Day. I said, hey, listen, if you have the time, start putting it up. I'll fight off the people.
Now there's a song like that. If you got the money, honey, I got the time. That's a retailer's theme song, right?
I've never heard that song.
You've never heard the song?
Could you sing it for us?
If you've got the money, honey, I got the time. You've never heard that country song?
Who sings it?
No, it sounds like a hooker song.
Well, of course it's a hooker song. What do you think cowboys are all about?
Okay, I didn't know. I mean, you said retailer.
If
Are you
you've got
calling
the
us
money-
hookers?
No.
They call them cowboys.
You're a retail cowboy.
Hey, Denny, is Garth Brooks staying at your
No.
place this weekend?
No, the barn was full. We had the loft.
Oh,
and,
right, yeah.
Yeah, he'd made other arrangements.
I heard if you wait 1 hour before the show, you can get tickets for $10 online.
No way.
No.
Heard it? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I
Are they
heard
the
it.
nosebleed probably?
No, I don't know.
Garth
Well,
has got something
I don't know.
special about Indianapolis. He'll add shows in Indianapolis, and I
Yeah.
don't know why, but he has a real affinity.
Well,
for
it's
it.
a supply and demand thing.
Well, I'm sure it
Yeah,
is.
this
Pat.
market is an incredible country music.
Yes, it
market.
is. Yes,
It
it
I heard
is.
the show was out.
Blame it on our boots. We
Hey, how about the? Isn't
blame it
there
on our roots. We showed up in boots.
is there a matinee today?
Might be.
Uh,
Yeah,
For
he
Garth?
added some shows.
I think, or is it tomorrow? No,
Does
I
does
don't
Trisha
know.
sing with him? Trisha,
she's
you're
probably
with.
here. If
I
only
bet.
we were right in the heart of downtown. I bet we'd run into him. Just right there on the circle.
We might run into a semi up
And
here.
her.
Let me text
And
him.
ask her about
Yeah,
cooking
let
up
me
some
text
chicken.
Garth. Yep. Garden Gate.
Garden
Sundown
Gate.
Gardens, Miss M's home at
That's
Garden.
right.
Guys, I'm going to head to the stadium.
All right, get
Falcons
out of here.
Colts
All right.
today at 1
All right.
o'clock.
Have fun.
See you,
Hey,
John.
guys.
JMV, there he goes. Anytime we can get JMV to waste some time for us, it's
He's a
awesome.
flash,
Absolutely.
isn't he? He's everywhere.
Garth's tonight at 8 and then Sunday at 2.
There you go.
There is a matinee.
There is a matinee. I know stuff. Yeah. So I had never been to Ingalls, Indiana. They said Ingalls. Where's Ingalls? And I guess it's just kind of that Fortville.
Yeah, I think I take
Area.
it as I go through to get to Anderson when we go to the Anderson Speedway.
Yeah.
I
That's
take
right.
With that road and go right through Ingalls.
Terry
Okay.
likes it because it was named after Little House on the Prairie.
Oh, Laura.
I talked
Laura
to Andy
Ingalls.
Garvey the other day. Did an interview with Andy the kid that played Andy Garvey on the original Little House on the Prairie.
I can't remember who Andy was.
And he just went on and on and on about Michael Landon. How much, he loved Michael
He
Landon
loved
so very much.
Had great
He was like his
hair.
own dad, great hair,
Aw.
strong.
Was this the dark-haired little guy in the?
No, it was his brother. That was his brother, Matthew Labrateau. And this guy's name is Patrick Labrateau, and he played Andy Garvey.
Okay.
That would
The Garveys were their friends. The
Okay,
Garvey family.
got it.
Is he involved in the
The
reboot?
fire. Oh, no.
Okay.
No. Only Nellie Olson is involved.
Okay.
In the,
Nellie. Where did
She's a stand-up
she-
now, isn't she?
she's so
but she
funny.
goes around and like wasn't she here in Indy?
She's here last year.
She plays the part of the hated one, and she loves it. It's
Yeah.
really.
and
but
people
remember
really
when?
hate her.
Yeah, remember when
said-
Laura pushed her down the hill in the wheelchair?
Oh,
she,
yeah.
she was faking it, and Laura had enough, and she pushed her down the hill
Oh,
in a
so
wheelchair.
good.
Oh gosh.
I am so glad that you remembered that, Denny.
Oh yeah. I was a fan too. I don't want to steal your stardom there.
No, that's so cool. I didn't know. I had no idea.
Oh yeah, he's a closet Little
Little
House on the
House
Prairie.
fan?
He goes to all the
Oh man,
like they have what do they call them, get-togethers like at convention
like
centers.
that.
I actually wrote a letter.
meetups, and he's
yeah.
in
Was
he's
it
in
Mike-
all the clubs.
Was it Michael Learned that was mom? I can't remember her.
Michael Learned was.
I wrote
no,
her-
she was.
I
Michael
wrote-
Learned was the Waltons' mom.
The Waltons' mom. I wrote
Yeah.
to her. I wrote a
So
letter
you love
to
the
her.
Waltons too.
Yeah, Michael.
God, you're such a nerd.
No, not a nerd.
Did she write back?
No, she did not.
Oh.
Thank
You
you,
never
Allison.
know. Has
Allison, cut to the quick, real quick.
Has many of you ever written to somebody, a celebrity or something, and they wrote back?
Probably Janie.
Yeah, you're
who
right.
did I
Probably
write
Jamie
to?
did.
No one ever answered me, but
Well, let's go a little deeper on that, Allison. So how does that make you feel?
well, I think you can tell in the tone of my voice. It's
She's
a
been-
little disappointing.
Who was it?
hurt.
Who did you write to?
So I don't know if Ethan may not remember this, but there used to be you guys know teen magazines, like Tiger
Well,
Beat
sure.
and all that stuff.
We
And in
need a
the
little
back,
bed of music here.
they would have like PO boxes. So they
That's
would
right.
list the celebrities and you could find their addresses.
Yep.
And clearly that goes straight to
my
them.
gosh.
So I wrote to Hillary Duff.
Okay.
And I was
But
a
that
Hillary
clearly-
Duff fan too.
How'd
Yeah,
that
but-
make you feel?
Well, clearly not too bad because I went to her concert last month. So
Okay, good.
I felt some childhood healing in that.
Okay, good,
Okay.
good, good.
Yes. So I think,
Childhood healing. Oh,
Good.
and then I'm sure the Jonas Brothers were involved somehow. I
Oh.
You really
applied
wrote
for
to
about
them?
every single contest through those magazines where you'd have to fill out the little slips of paper, and I'd have to ask my parents to drive me to get some stamps at the post office.
Okay, yeah.
So
Wow.
just a couple dollars down the drain.
But you're doing great now.
Yeah, I'm doing fine. I'm here now, and I'm willing to speak to them now if they would like to write back at any
Well,
time.
Jonas Brothers are coming. Aren't they
I know
coming to
they,
town?
they are coming to town, and I would like to ask them. Excuse me, not all of us have a lot of money, and I would like some of the prices to go down.
Okay.
No,
Would you say that same thing to Taylor?
I don't think I wwrote anything to Taylor.
I mean, would
back
you
then.
say the same thing to Taylor to lower her prices?
Yes, but I don't think any of them have control of that. So
No, Taylor's been
No.
kind of working on that one.
yeah,
I hope.
Well,
so.
I hope
I'm
this
so
makes you
sorry,
feel better.
Allison.
well, it's okay. I'm healing.
Sorry.
I'm growing every day.
And just remember,
And-
if you worked for WIBC back when the Jonas Brothers were started, they came into our studios, and Big Joe said, there's this new group coming in. Do you want to bring your kids down? It's like, no, I got to go to work.
If you were my father, we would still not be speaking.
Coming right back, 93 WIBC.
Crazy child, you're so ambitious for a juvenile, but then if you're so smart, tell me why are you still so afraid? Where's the fire? What's the hurry about? You better cool it off before you burn it out. You got so much to do and only so many hours.
Sucker
in a
for Billy Joel.
day.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome. Pat Sullivan, along with my friend Denny Smith, Terry Stacy. Allison is here. Ethan is behind the glass.
Yeah, Ethan's wife has a birthday tomorrow, I think. Have you forgotten that? Are you all ready?
It is tomorrow.
All right. You're a married man now. You can't forget your anniversary and her birthday.
Anniversary is a month after my birthday.
There you
He's got it all down.
It's all about him.
Yep. All right. What was one thing I was going to bring up is if you are, and we got more. Did you guys get storms this morning?
Oh, hell yes.
Oh, you did. You're
We
north.
we really got hammered.
Holy smokes!
Yeah, us too in Hancock County, Greenfield.
Yeah,
Does
I
it-
don't know. I don't know how much rain came down with it, or it was very loud.
It was loud. Terry, does your dog get really, really close before the storm?
Yeah.
Oh, Ellie
yep.
Ellie
Hates
wouldn't
him.
leave my side. I go, what's going on? Then all of a
Shaking.
sudden the lightning hit and the thunder.
Yeah.
So
I
they
take
must
that.
sense it.
My dog just barks and barks and barks, and she won't stop.
Oh no.
So Thursday night was rough for our house because it was.
I
it
wonder
was
what
just
it is,
constant.
Allison. Is it a sense of a pressure difference or what?
I don't know what it is, but she won't stop.
She
God
gets it-
love her.
well,
and
I
I can
like-
tell it's anxiety, and you feel bad for him because you can't communicate with them.
You
and
can't
tell them
comfort
it's
them,
fine.
that's-
So
I've got Emerson on the hip.
Oh.
storms to the north side. Not a great thing. And
No.
if you're looking for something to do, I believe if you go to the park in Ravenswood, they
Yeah.
are looking for volunteers
They are.
because every house has to get cleaned out. Everything's got to come out of it. They've got
Ugh.
to. It
It's a
really is a
mess.
nightmare, and it seems like it's all volunteer run now. Somewhat, I'm not sure.
What? Just the question that everybody's asking: why do people continue to stay there? I know it's a sense of community, but if it gets flooded out every 2 or 3 or 4 years,
It's not that often.
it's not that often.
No.
Not really. It's not. This
I
really
don't
is a
remember it
rare
being like
event.
this.
Yeah,
that
this one
occurred.
did this one actually beat the 1913 flood?
Yes,
Yes.
it did. Absolutely.
So a little history of Ravenswood, since you asked. Ravenswood was a very recreational place in the early 1900s. So there was a streetcar that came out. Up to 10,000 people a day would come out to swim, fish, boat. It's a deeper part of the White River, so I think that made it kind of cool. And then the wealthy started building summer cottages there.
Cottages.
The cottages did not have they were built as cottages, and so they did not have furnaces and such. So in 1913 the flood came, and then it kind of got and travel, it was getting easier to travel, and so that area kind of got abandoned a little bit, and then
I never thought of you as a historian. That was a great explanation.
been on the corner my entire life. And there's probably more to the story that someone can tell us, but
Some of those houses though are just. It's the lure of the water.
yeah.
I mean, it is a beautiful.
Oh, it's a
we've
great-
been
I mean-
I was looking at a house that was 100. And what was it? It was 290, and it was right on the water. This is before the flooding.
Okay.
And
Is this
then-
on the Ravenswood side?
Yeah,
Because you know what we call the other
Yeah.
side of the bank?
it's a great little.
The
It was
Gold
a great
Coast.
little cottage.
Gold
You do-
Coast.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
and
it's
you could
higher.
look right. It's
I
higher.
think it sounds scary when they say we're shutting the floodgates, and it reminds me of like the old castles where they'd bring out the drawbridge. You're locked in. Nobody's coming in. Nobody's
Yeah.
going out.
Yeah.
But then when they close those gates, really, that's a sign that real disaster is coming your way.
Well, anyway, I just wanted to say that house now it went off the market immediately, and it made me think, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
I wonder what happened because it's right. I mean, it steps down to the water. It's just a cool view. So many of those places,
Kinda
but gosh,
And people just don't have the money. It's not, it's a very
No.
middle class area.
right?
They don't have the money because you would think at some point, that some of those houses would be lifted
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
put a couple more courses of block on there but
I wonder-
that takes money.
It takes
does.
money.
I was just going to say, Pat, that takes money. And a lot of the people, even those down there, would make the choice not to have flood insurance because they can't afford
You
it.
can't, yeah.
And so,
I don't think you could probably buy flood insurance in
Well,
Ravenswood.
and I've seen also so many people that have been posting about they tried to get flood insurance, but they weren't within this zone,
Ugh.
and so it wasn't available to them. And
I believe
again,
that is
so-
true, yeah.
Yeah, and I wonder. Denny and I were talking last week on the first day, and I
yeah.
just wondered how much would flood insurance even cost.
well, Janie Mack and I signed up for flood insurance, and I don't even remember having to qualify for anything. It's just that it was offered as a federal program, and they subsidized through the insurance companies, as I understand it. But it's weird.
All right, we have a very special guest on with us.
Really?
Yes, we do. It is Hannah from the they have an event coming up, and this is the Muscular Dystrophy Family Foundation, the MDFF. Did you put Hannah? Is Hannah up?
Yes. Hello there.
Hi, Hannah.
Hi. How are you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
I'll give you
Doing
50
well.
cents if you'll just pronounce your last name for me.
Okay. It's Osterlink.
Osterlink.
Like a toaster. Oster like a
Yep,
toaster.
that's why we go with Hannah.
Yeah. No, it makes sense.
Yeah, there we go.
So, Hannah, first of all, the Muscular Dystrophy Family Foundation, was that actually started by Tim Doyle, or is that a bigger organization?
No. So it was started back in 1958. So
Okay.
it's been around for a really long time. What happened was Tim Doyle basically resurrected the organization over 10 years ago. So he breathed new life into it, and then he established like the van giveaway program where we give away an accessible van, one or more a year, to a family in need who has muscular dystrophy in Indiana. So he's the spearheader behind the current iteration of the organization.
Hannah, can you explain to our listeners what is muscular dystrophy?
Yes. So muscular dystrophy is considered a rare disease, and it is genetic, and it interferes with the production of muscle proteins, and those are necessary to build and maintain healthy muscles. So it interferes with that. So depending on the type, because there are many different types of muscular dystrophy that can show up differently depending on what type and the age of the person and when they've been diagnosed. So it's a wasting away of the muscles, basically. So with Tim, our former past president, he was diagnosed at 16, and then by 30, he was in a wheelchair full time.
And one of the fastest kids in grade school. He literally was one of the fastest kids in the school at St. Pius X.
You're talking about running, not in his wheelchair.
Running.
Wow.
Running.
So it can hit anybody.
Yeah, and the Doyle family had what? And Hannah, you'll know more. Is it they have some weird thing because a number of them had forms of muscular dystrophy.
Yes. 5 of the kids of the 7 had a form of it, and Tim was the last surviving member of the 5 who had it.
Is that rare to find it running through a family like that? Or is it could it be in our genetics?
Yes, it can happen. A couple of years ago, we gave away a van to a family, and all 3 of their sons have a form of muscular dystrophy.
My goodness. All right, so you're having this great big 80s theme get-together, and all I'm thinking about is AC/DC, Thunderstruck, Tub Thumping, The Final Countdown. Tell us about this
What'd you
event.
do? Google that old man?
Club
That was my
something.
playlist for the Canine Olympics, so I know the 80s numbers now.
All right, tell
Well,
us.
don't worry. If you come, we will have tons of 80s music.
Good.
80s was a great decade for music. That's really why we picked the theme for the music.
It was a good
because it was
choice.
so amazing.
All right,
Yeah.
tell us when, where, we know why.
Yes. So to support muscular dystrophy. So it's Saturday, September 12th. So a few weeks away, and it will be at the Builtwell Event Center, and that's in downtown Indy. And it'll start in the evening. So it'll be 5:30 p.m. for cocktail hour. We will have a silent auction, and then we'll have our program, and then we're having the Sertoma Club of Broad Ripple come, and they're going to do casino gaming
Oh, yeah.
after our program wraps up.
Yeah,
But
that's
we're
fun.
not supposed to say that over the air, but casino gaming is fun gaming?
Oh, yeah, it's
Well,
fun.
there's no money passing.
No,
no,
we used-
that's right.
All the
No money.
We used to have them
No money.
for our MS Christmas party.
But we just had tickets, and then later on we could turn in our tickets.
That's right.
All right, so this is the Saturday after Labor Day?
Yes. So Saturday the 12th, and tickets for tables or individual tickets are on sale through the 31st of this month, so August 31st. And it's $800 for a table, or sorry, it's $1,000 for a table of 8, and then it's $125 for all individual tickets.
Well, that sounds like a great
good-
time. It is a fun time.
worthy event for sure.
Yep.
It sounds like fun, though. All 80s tub thumping music? Yes, ma'am.
Yes, and we encourage people to dress up. So big hair, scrunchies, mullet, if
That's
you want.
fun.
Do it. Leg
That's
warmers.
fun.
Yeah, do it all.
You rascal.
All right. So how do did you give us a contact where people can go online and buy, donate, whatever?
Yes. So if you go to www.mdff.org and our events page, and it's also on the front of our page on the website, and then you can get tickets from there. And
There
you can
you
also
go.
follow us on social media. We're on TikTok, we're on Facebook, we're on LinkedIn, and we're on Instagram.
There you go. Hannah, good luck with the event. We'll continue to promote it for you.
Well, thanks. Appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your Saturday.
Oh,
Thanks, Hannah.
Saturdays
Thank
are
you
awesome.
for all you do,
Oh,
too. We
Sterling.
appreciate
Hannah.
it.
I got it.
Oh, you're welcome. All right. Thanks very much.
I went to a lot of funerals for the Doyles. And it's really just they're the same, Northside Catholic family that just, it was so bad. You know what? And matter of fact, when Mac Doyle died, which he was, I think, second oldest, I did not know there was Mac was not married. There was a group of Chittard guys and a couple others outside. They had a rotation, and somebody was there to put him in bed every night. Every night. A little rotating
Yeah.
thing.
Those are
And
friendships
they did
you
it for
never forget.
years and years and years and years.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
That's awesome.
I had no idea that was going on. Obviously, they didn't ask
People
me.
are good.
People
Sometimes
are
you forget
good.
people are in all the news and everything, but you know what? People are generally very good.
Yep.
Yes, agreed.
I
Absolutely.
I think I found that out at his funeral. That was going on. Yeah, and they're guys. Matter of fact, Chris Dietrich, who works for us,
Oh.
and Paul Schneiders, my brother-in-law. Yeah, it was so crazy. All right, we're coming right back. 239-9393. Everyone likes to see me dance on YouTube.
We're not watching you. We're watching Ethan.
No, I'm looking in the camera,
No,
staring it down.
I don't think they like to watch it. Pat.
Breaking the fourth wall.
You don't. I don't know what that means, but it's so cool.
It really is.
239-9393. Saturday's Home and Garden Program brought to you in part by the Michaelis Corporation. Water storms, fire, and wet basements. Life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it. And speaking of life happening and how the years go by, Beth just sent me a text. Said our twins, 4-year-old twins, Lou and Elle. So they're playing soccer. And Beth said, Mark Brannigan is their coach. I coached Mark Brannigan in 5th and 6th grade football.
Aww.
Oh,
It's such a small world.
it is. And just how many years have gone by.
Has football suffered because of injuries and this what I'm going to call the parental stigma that I'm not going to put my kid in there because of that? And so let's go to soccer.
The Trojans won last night, taking down Lafayette Jeff.
Hey, that's where my mom and dad went. The Broncos?
Yeah. So obviously it's affected them up there.
No, you know what I'm asking.
Yeah. No, that's a great question. It's a great question. And yes, is the answer that less people, when I was on the board at CYO, we were losing about 10% of football players at that time.
At that time.
Yes.
That was a long time
per
ago.
year. So, and I assume that's kind of stabilized because the teams look, but it definitely has.
I have a really
without
good
question.
family friend who went to Carmel, and he was a really great athlete. And I think he was a wide receiver, and he had a bell ringer, and ended up with a little touch of neurological type damage. And so now he's got kids, and he's going through this. He says, I had to give up football, but he says, now I got the perfect kid for football. He says he's just designed to be a linebacker, but he says we're trying to decide whether or not we want to put him through that.
The good thing is I think the equipment has come, the helmets have come a long way from what the square helmets that we had.
On the littlest, tiniest ones, because sometimes, if I'm going to the grocery or something, and there's a field next to the grocery, and you pass by, and it's oftentimes that early morning are the children that are like 2 feet, like 2 feet tall,
And the helmet's
and
bigger
the
than they are.
helmets are
Right.
bigger than their whole bodies.
Yeah.
And they almost look like they're kind of weaving and
bobbleheads.
wobbling because
Yeah.
they
Like
got this
bobbleheads.
big piece of equipment on their heads. But it's the cutest thing to see those
And
giant
they're
heads
definitely the
moving.
ones that's definitely safe because they're
Yeah.
not
Oh.
going to get hurt.
No.
Yeah.
That's more, and it's really fun to watch kids at that age play football or play anything really, baseball or Little League is going on right now. And Little League, favorite memory here, really one of them was when they sent me to the Little League World Series to do some stuff for the morning show, and Brownsburg was playing and being out there. Well, Little League is going on right now, and it just looks like the game hasn't changed. The kids are just I feel like have a lot more confidence than they used to.
Like they have the walk-up music now.
I mean, the whole thing. They're still great kids, and they're having the best time. But they just look a little bit different when they come out onto the field. They definitely look bigger than what I remember.
Yeah.
I mean, kids are bigger now. But
and
pretty
man,
cool.
that those travel teams, they travel all over. But again, I used to think, I can't believe parents are doing that. Traveling, all those, spending all that money, and then I came to realize that's just their
Community.
fun. That's
It
their
is their fun.
community,
Right?
They're
having fun. The parents are having the best time in the
Right.
hotel rooms.
That's
and,
right. So then I realized it's like, hey, that's their social part,
Yeah.
and that's all good.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard the financial advisors joke about that? The parents are saying, hey, after investing $200,000 in travel leagues over the last 6 years, my kid got a $500 scholarship. and you think,
No, they're
okay.
not doing it for that. They're doing it for the social part of it.
It's a joke, man.
I
Yeah,
know.
exactly. But they have you should see some of the tents and awnings and stuff that are up there at those Little League games. I mean,
Oh, listen, the
It's
tailgating
tailgating
is
at the- it's a tailgating at the-
unbelievable.
The
And the
tailgating.
stuff you can buy
Hey.
to be a part. You can buy small little 2-person hot tubs for your tailgating. And
I
you
mean,
just blow up and fill
think
with
of-
gallons of water.
Think of the impact on the economy. It's awesome.
that's right.
Hey, we're coming right back. Our number 239-9393. Hope everybody's having a great weekend.
a lot of
It's a
cleanup going on.
beautiful weekend.
Yeah.
A beautiful
It is a beautiful
stretch
morning.
of weather, and
Finally.
finally the great Indiana State Fair.
Yeah, great stare.
It's a beautiful, this is the final weekend, right?
This is it.
We have a show fan.
It does
by the
go
name-
Sunday.
Yep, just through Sunday.
We have a big fan of WIBC named Brent Shea, and he drives one of the tractors that go around. He said Tuesday was a record setter, 90,000 attendees.
Oh, good.
He
$2
said-
Tuesday.
$2 Tuesday, and he said it was the
Good.
busiest he'd ever seen
That's
it.
great.
Oh,
We
that
needed
is
that.
because they needed it. I haven't. Do you know? Have they put out any attendance numbers?
No, I will say just in the arts building, really great sales this year for things that have been sold for the artists. But so that's sometimes kind of telling.
Right.
But this past week they had to take a big hit.
Man,
What
man.
you think it has
Actually-
anything to do with the weather that everybody had to find a building to go into?
Could have been a big help. Yeah.
Hi, Fulton.
Hello, good morning, guys. How are you this morning?
We're doing good, and we just wanted to have you on because we're going to talk about the state fair, and we know that you went to a concert.
Yep, a VIP concert last night.
A VIP concert because you got to meet and greet, right? Craig Morgan.
Yep,
Holy
how was it?
cow!
Wow. How was that?
it was awesome.
Was
That
he so
my
nice?
first con- Yes, he was.
Good.
What'd you talk about?
Well, I told him about my new original song I've been working on.
Okay, good.
Hey, are you in a maternity ward right now?
Yeah, where are you, Fulton?
No, I'm at the Central Park having my biscuits and gravy this morning.
Your biscuits and gravy.
At the park.
Is there any way you could walk away where it's a little quieter?
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
Jeez.
Give me a second.
Give me a second.
Oh yeah,
Can't
we
you-
got time, Fulton.
Yeah, Fulton says, "Can't you see I'm
Anything
eating?"
for you?
Yeah.
Biscuits and gravy sounds good.
It does sound
Sure
good.
does.
Why don't we
One
do
of my
that here?
favorites.
We should have biscuits and gravy.
You should. You should. It's pretty good.
So listen, you talked to him about your new song, Craig Morgan. You talked to him about the song that you've written.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it was a good one.
Did he want to collab with you at all? Like the two of you guys get together?
Yeah, I got to talk to his manager and see
Yeah.
what I can do.
Okay. Well,
Very cool.
So did you have a good time at the concert?
Yeah, we sure did.
Did your mom like
I
it?
got cornered. Yeah, she was supposed to meet Craig Morgan, but my cousin Paige, she met her for the first time. So
Okay.
Fulton, I got to tell you sound like you're in a chicken coop. I hear this quacking or chicken.
all right, yeah, I didn't know what happened.
You can see Fulton running around all around this place trying to find the spot.
we were sitting in the red, and I guess we were sitting in the red VIP.
Yeah, the VIP section.
Ooh.
Yep.
Very special.
Because
Very
you
important
are
people.
a VIP, my man.
Yeah, it was a good time. And do you guys know Mel from Hank FM?
Yeah. We work with Mel a lot.
I actually saw her yesterday.
You did? Was she at the fair?
Did.
Where did you see her?
She was backstage when I found her at. So.
Oh, must have been a Hank FM promotion.
Yeah.
I'm showing them the picture right now.
Okay,
Oh, it's a
very
great picture of
good.
you guys.
Yeah.
Wow.
Of you and Mel.
When this is when Fulton calls, it's all scripted, and then he sends me,
The
like
visuals.
The visuals.
stuff that I'm supposed to show you guys as he
Perfect.
mentions the name. I have a picture on my phone of Fulton and Mel. So there you go. Hey, buddy, we got to go. Guess what?
Yeah.
We're running out of time. It's the top of the hour. I didn't even see that coming. Fulton, great hearing from you, buddy. 239-9393. So we'll come back for hour number 2 as we continue on this long slug of a show. 93 WIBC. Hey, Ryan.
Hey.
Everything okay in there?
Everything's great. I am watching.
I was going to say, tell him what you've been watching in there.
What do you got?
For the last 2 hours, I've been watching the robot games in Beijing. And this is a real thing, Pat. So there's a robot who appears to have torn his ACL, and they are now carting him off the track. And they're giving him serious medical attention. There's at least 4 doctors around him. There's parts all over the place. There's parts scattered across the track. And the robot looks like it's convulsing. This is wild.
This is the stuff I can't watch because it just makes me feel stupid.
They were marching.
So what is the competition? Is it a race? Is it a?
They have running races.
They have running races, and they're all in. This stadium is packed.
Jeez.
This stadium is packed right now. They're all in on this, and they're trying to pick up the pieces of this robot, and they've now loaded the robot into an ambulance.
I thought they were going to start giving it mouth to mouth.
That's pretty funny there.
Yeah.
This is wild. This stuff has been going on for 2 hours now.
And this is a live event.
This is a live event on a TV feed called Live Now. If you're trying to access it in the studio, it is an app that you have to go to. I could help you guys.
All right, I'm
there.
getting a snapshot of what you're watching. That is different, odd. But pretty soon, that's what it's going to be. We'll all have just robots.
I hope not.
For companions.
I hope not. There was an article this week about there's a radio duo, and they say that one of the people is a robot, and the other is a woman. And I guess they're making headway in the ratings. Maybe I shouldn't say this out loud, but I think our bosses are well aware of this. That's what it's come down to.
Wow.
There are people that cannot communicate without artificial intelligence expressing their emotions for them these days. It's wild.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
We've accused Denny of being a robot for years.
I was thinking back to my first plumbing supervisor who really spoke the Queen's English from the gutter, and I can't imagine him.
That can be programmed in.
That can be
Denny.
programmed.
You want your mate to be salty? They can do it.
Yeah. Wow.
See you, Ryan.
All right.
Well, some folks say that grown-up men are still just little boys. That really the only difference is the price of our toys. We go for macho symbols like guns and running shoes, pickup trucks, hunting ducks, and power tools. Power tools. Power tools. Yeah, you just plug them in the wall.
What are you doing over there, pal?
You know, I'm trying to think of something to say.
I mean, the whole song's almost over now.
Well, I was just trying. I saw Doug Bowles on Fox National today. Did you see that?
250,
Yes, sir.
the Freedom 250.
Freedom
That's
250
that's a
is tomorrow.
long race. That's going to be a long race.
Well, and the interesting thing, so IndyCars, as part of the celebration of 250 years, IndyCar is having a race a street race in Washington, D.C. So all of our drivers that we all know, Doug Bowles, Roger Penske was with the president yesterday, and the drivers are just going to get their first drive on this course today
For practice and
for
qualifying.
practice
then
and
later.
qualifying. So,
Yeah.
but nobody, they had, I think they were, I know that some of the Fox hosts got, they had the two-seaters out.
Yeah, but they can't shut
yesterday.
down. They can't. They've shut down traffic, and Washington D.C. traffic is notoriously terrible.
Sure.
I mean, for us to go to your place from downtown to that
Yeah.
could take an hour.
You know what? They've been shutting down streets though all summer long for all the festivities and construction but I think this will be the challenge
This will be
tomorrow and today is that all of the cars have red, white, and blue paint schemes.
So
So
hard to
unlike I mean, it will be a challenge to figure out who's who because there's a new paint schemes and everybody's the same color. That's what I'm told.
So it's a 1.7 mile track, 7 turns,
Yeah,
some left, some right.
yeah.
Will our
Starts at the Capitol.
is the our radio crew going? I assume.
We have a
Broadcasters?
correspondent. We have
We
Bronny
do?
Arzak's going to be there.
Bronco's going to talk to us tomorrow, tell us about where
Okay.
he is and what's happening. Security, I'm sure, will be extremely tight. These were free tickets. Nobody had to buy a ticket.
Oh, wow.
You just got to order one, unless you're doing a VIP thing or something like that. But anyway,
Did we just lose Terry's mic
I
or
think-
all of our mics?
I don't
Check,
hear
check.
you.
There we
Here. Oh,
check.
now we're back.
There we go.
Okay, great.
That works.
Anyway, Bronco's
Where
there.
were we?
Freedom 250. It's going to be really an awesome thing. I don't know if this is a one-time, one and done, or if this could become maybe something on the schedule
I don't
every
know,
year.
man. That would
Pretty cool. Hey, we had
it would depend on who's in the White House.
Yeah.
That
we
is
had
a great point.
We had the Canine Olympics this week.
Oh,
and,
yeah, Dan, how'd that
That
go?
was so cool. We had teams from all over, Pat. We had the farthest away was Seoul, Korea. JK came in from Seoul, Korea. He was Special Forces. We had a guy from Belgium who we just called Low, and he was unbelievable. We had the obstacle course at the farm, which was a 1 mile around the track.
Yeah, I wanted to come. I texted you, but you said no visitors.
No, you could come. You knew to come.
No, that's not what you told me.
But anyway, they ran the ramps and they jumped
What
the
does that
jumps.
mean, ran in the ramps?
The ramp is about a 12-foot tall ramp.
Oh, my.
The dog has to run up the top and then come down over the side. Had a lot of dogs that would balk at that. We had a boat pull across
So
the
do they
pond.
just shoot the dog right there if it didn't go up the ramp?
Yeah.
So with the
Pat, these guys, the dog and the owner partnership is as close of anything. I can
so they
see.
shoot the owner too.
I know, yeah. You're going to let me
Fair.
tell this story, aren't you?
Yeah.
Anyway, we were in charge of the obstacle course. They had detection. They had bomb open field. They had bomb inside. They had all like 8 or 10 different events. And I was so proud of the Central Indiana folks. Hancock County Sheriff's Department was well represented. The one, I think the best team was really Westfield. We had
that's
Marion
interesting,
Marion
isn't it?
County Sheriff's Department was there. And some great trainers, some former
It's our home field.
That's their home field. We had some former special forces as our judges, and it was just
So, Danny,
it was-
can I ask, did you have to stay inside or were you allowed to go out?
I was outside, but we were warned in several situations if dogs get agitated, just stand away from the dog. There were a couple times where a dog had to be muzzled, and I realized how powerful these dogs are. The hardest thing, they have to, if they run a mile, after they do all these calisthenics, after they do the rope pull, the swimming, all the thing they have to do, they had to come back and they had to carry their dog 100 yards to the finish line. Now, notoriously, the big guys have little dogs, and the little guys have big dogs. And they were taking these 100 and 110-pound dogs and throwing them on their shoulder and running 100 yards. It was incredible to watch.
Did the dogs like it?
The dogs did not like that, but they tolerated it, Terry. That's a great question. They tolerated it.
So how long was
Did
this
they
a
say they
full day
tolerated
or
it?
half day?
2 days.
2 days.
It was 2 full days, and it was an unbelievable event. I wanted to thank Ultimate Canine from right here in Central Indiana, world-class training facility. You've interviewed Julie Case from there,
Yeah.
and she was running the event. But all these people, it was just incredible to see these teams running, and guys that you didn't think could function turned out to be the best winners. I mean, they're humble as they can be. The guy comes up, grabs the This is the highlight of my career as a police officer. Yeah, you bet it is. So, okay.
That's pretty cool. Congratulations for you guys pulling off. Next thing, the only thing I would recommend would be bedding windows.
Oh,
and then I think that would be
one more thing, Pat. They have a thing called Hard Dog, Fast Dog. It's about a 40-yard course.
That sounds
they
dirty.
Get the guy in the bite suit is at the 20-yard line. They start the dog at the 0 line, and the guy starts running. And the harder they hit, the more points they get. But these dogs they're like torpedoes in the air. When they jump, and you can just see it all happens right in front of you.
Does it have to be the same guy in the suit so that it makes
there were three different
guys?
guys. Yeah, and he just got the crap kicked out of him by this dog. So anyway, it was a great week.
Danny, thank you.
Sounds like it.
Thanks to you for donating your property for.
I loved it.
That's so cool.
I'll send you a picture. I was in the gator.
Please do.
Yeah. Do you think the gator could your gator outrun the dog?
The dog outrun the gator easy.
Oh, boy.
Those dogs can run 30, 40
I think I would have been Merlin Perkins in
Marlon Perkins.
Marlon Perkins. Is it Marlon? Marlon Perkins?
Marlon Perkins.
Marlon Perkins in the Mutual of Omaha air-conditioned RV.
Very good.
That's where I would have been. While Jim is out wrestling alligators. Is that who his buddy was, Jim?
Jim was really the one that did all the work,
yeah,
right?
wasn't it Jim?
Or is that Jim Fowler? No.
I think it's
Wait a
Jim.
minute.
Hey, anyways, we have the bug lady on.
Janelle.
right
Janelle joins us. Yeah.
Oh, I'm starting to check I'm starting to check the obituaries for you, Janelle.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm surviving this extended mosquito season. No West Nile here.
Well, so does mosquito get a second month, or do we have a new bug of the month?
Oh my gosh, no. Well, I wanted to talk about stink bugs and Asian lady beetles, box elder bugs. Those are all considered overwintering pests because now is the time to do something about it. Have you guys ever had one of those in your house before?
Oh
my
yes,
goodness.
I can't get rid of them.
I keep them over the winter.
Yeah, Terry collects them.
I try to see
They're
how
her
long,
friends.
who's going to last the longest, and how they do it. And I don't mind them.
Whoa, how they do what?
How they survive.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Nookie. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Well, you know. Oh, Janelle.
Anywho,
all right.
Janelle.
So we can't have mosquitoes again. What do we got for a bug this month?
Well, yeah, so overwintering pests is what we call this group of pests. Because now, like, if you've ever had them in the spring in your house as they start to wake up out of their hibernation, it's like too late to do something then. So I'm putting this out there for folks now to do something about it. These bugs happen because when fields are harvested, we're coming up on harvest season, when farmers start cutting down their crops, all these pests get displaced and the wind blows them to nearby structures where they'll crawl underneath the siding, they'll get in your eaves and your attic, and then they kind of hunker down and go into what we call diapause, which is their form of hibernation. And they'll just sit in the wall voids all winter long until the sun starts warming up the house on the south and west sides of the house in the spring again. And then it's like they'll wake up and it's like, where are these things coming from? You haven't seen them all winter, and then there's one here, one there. And it's like, what is going on? But now's the time to actually do something about it.
So that's interesting because we always get the calls and how to get the ladybugs out of the house, and if you scoop them up with a vacuum that has a grinder and they make such a smell and all that
that's
stuff.
Awful.
So
Yeah.
what's a good preventative measure for some of those?
Getting a full exterior treatment now on the outside of the house is going to act like an invisible barrier. That way, when these things start blowing in from the fields, they're going to land in the product that's a residual, and then they'll just drop dead, as opposed to getting into the nooks and crannies where they're going to, take up residence all winter long. The vacuum, that's a good tool once they're already in.
Yep.
But yeah.
So what's so give us a list. You have ladybugs, box elder, and what's another
stink
one?
Bugs.
Stink
those
bugs.
like grayish brown marmorated ones that are like really hard to smash. I wouldn't recommend smashing because they do stink.
Makes it worse.
They smell like rotting cilantro to some people.
It's a nice way of putting it.
That is a interesting.
Rotting cilantro.
And I'm trying to think if I've ever smelt rotting cilantro.
I feel like you would know.
Okay.
You would know. Yeah.
All right.
Well, so and obviously, how soon do you think that whole house exterior treatment needs to be done before it's too late? I mean, at some point,
Yeah, so we have a small window of time here. We're going to start running a promo tomorrow for this, but we're going to run it through September 15th to get on our schedule. And, depending on what Mother Nature does, we don't know what the fall is going to be like yet, but judging on how slow of a start we had to spring, we might get an extended, warm September. So that means that we can still perform these exterior treatments throughout the month of September. So if you get on the schedule now, you'll be protected. That way, you're not going to deal with the plague again in the spring.
As far as pets, kids, anything we need to know?
Well, when we come out and do the service, we do a full interior, exterior inspection, and we evaluate everything there. So if there are kids and pets, we, have them inside while we're doing the outside part of the treatment, and then vice versa. But the product takes about maybe 30 minutes tops to dry. And once that happens, it's totally fine. As long as nobody has a habit of licking the walls, you're good to go.
Pets a wall licker.
I got a lot of kids, and one of them, you never know what he's gonna do.
Gotcha, Neil.
You know what I'm saying?
A wall licker, really?
Yeah.
I hear a lot of myths and DIY hacks about these things too. You'll hear people say, "Oh, I just stand out there with soapy water, and that kind of makes them slide right off the side." Well, you're gonna have to do that 24/7.
Yeah.
So who wants to do that?
I know some of the things like Terry pretty much just captures each one individually, names them,
Yep. Right.
and then
I race them.
Then she races them. Yeah. So
who's winning, Terry?
It's usually the bigger one.
yeah. Hey, Janelle, one last question. The we've had a ton of rain in central Indiana. What does that do for the bug population?
Oh my gosh, it's booming. Especially mosquitoes, because like I mentioned before, mosquitoes only need the amount of water that fits inside of a bottle cap to breed. And if you think of all the flooded areas, the flooded, storm drains and everything, that's creating just a haven for all kinds of breeding grounds, but especially the mosquito. And I have to warn folks, West Nile has been, in our area and positive, not in human cases, but in mosquito cases. And it's, even though we're coming towards, school starting and end of fall, mosquitoes are active through October. So don't let your guard down and keep that insect repellent handy. And if you need a treatment for the yard, we can do that too. And it'll be, friendly for pets and your kids and even pollinators too.
There you go. Janelle, thank you very much for spending some time with us. The trusted local pest experts at Franklin Pest Solutions. That's a mouthful. Franklin Pest Solutions, 800-GOT-PEST. That's 800-GOT-PEST, or visit them online at franklinpestsolutions.com. Saturday's Home and Garden program brought to you in part by the Michaelis Corporation. Water storms, fire, and wet basements. Life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it. This is what my voice sounds like when I have egg rolling around in it.
Yeah,
I just say you can take a chance to swallow that.
I just got off the phone with one of our listeners who is down in Brown County, and he had a water line leak. And some of these old cabins, he said, we had the plumber come out, and he crawled back there. He couldn't get to the plumbing because it was truly a crawl space. And he says they told me they could take out the shower or cut a hole in the sidewall of the house to get to the plumbing. What do you think I told him? I said, you need to call Michaelis. If you're going to be starting to do a complete destructo on this house, you need somebody who can really look at this, holistically, how to fix it. But this flooding and stuff is crazy, right?
I wouldn't call Michaelis now.
Well, I told him, I said, you
No.
got to be prepared to wait. He says, I can wait. It's my cabin
Yeah.
in Brown County.
Yep.
But golly.
So kind of a combination of plumbing and construction going on.
It's exactly
there.
right. You know, plumbers can only do so much, and yeah, we can fix your wall. We can take out a window and a door and everything to get down to the crawl space.
Sometimes you get more than one trade.
Yeah, you've got to
involved.
get them involved there.
There you go. 239-9393. Should I take line 2? Is that?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
sure.
his Ethan's call screener is not working, so we're gonna put the
There it
there
is.
you go, Jeff.
the names up
Okay.
there.
I did not know that.
Sorry, everyone, for
Nobody
Inside
told me
Baseball.
that. Hi, Jeff.
Hi there. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Hey, Pat, I had a question for you. There's a neighborhood right across from your 71st Street store. I've done some work in there. The owner, the old lady, I remember the elderly lady, pardon me, that owns the park and owns the whole addition, actually was a real peach to work for. She doesn't understand what a right-of-way is, but we've had the police. We had the police called on us and everything. I mean, it was a nightmare. But have you been over? Has that flooded completely too? I've seen the water there myself, just 4 feet up on a wall.
It's the worst flood that I think they've had since 1913. So it is Ravenswood. I don't know as much about Rocky Ripple, but Ravenswood is in a bad way. And right now they're looking, if you're able to volunteer and even just helping someone clean out their house, you can go to the park over there. And I believe they are getting organized to try to get volunteers to where help is needed.
Yeah.
One more thing, if I could remind everybody about Hoosiers, they play North Texas here in a couple weeks. And what I've done is, ever since they won the championship, I go back and watch the last quarter of that, and especially the last 3 minutes of that game. And if that doesn't excite you and get ready for the season, I don't know what would. And speaking of, if you watch the fourth quarter, the last few seconds of the game, if Carson Beck would have thrown that ball 1 yard higher, the guy was wide open for a touchdown, and we might not have the championship. So I believe there was some divine intervention here. So thanks a lot, and have a great weekend.
Hey, see you, Jeff.
Good to hear from you, Jeff.
Don Fisher was on with the JMV last night, and he thinks that the Hoosier team, through the portal, and Signetti has literally built a team. It's just Don's word. Better than last year's team.
Holy moly! Really?
That is saying something now.
Yeah.
Even with Fernando gone.
Did you guys see though the video of Fernando coming out and like all the Raiders fans just going nuts for him?
Yeah, he's very much loved there.
You know, I think
really cute.
I mean, I think.
I mean, how could you not?
when you
Most
look at
lovable kid in the world.
Raider fans are kind of like, they dress up like they're some sort of satanic
They do.
devils,
They're
right?
crazy.
Am
They're
I right?
crazy. Yeah, they're crazy. I mean, they dress up harder than any other.
Yeah, and then
Any
very
other-
odd, strange. And I think God said, "All right, I think God is a big fan of the NFL, and
Top priority.
and I think God looked at the Raiders and said, I'm gonna have to send Fernando over there,
Yeah.
clean house over there."
Kind
So
of clean it up, bring it up a notch.
yeah, so
What's the mascot for them?
the devil.
It really is?
It really is kind of the devil
raider.
looking to
I don't
right.
even know what that is.
Or devil.
The Raiders were used to be pirates, but
Okay.
but they've sort of
Scary.
changed.
Evil.
He's
Yeah,
still firing
dark.
on these interviews. Like, I thought it was maybe like a college kind of thing for him. But I mean, his interviews are complete gold, and he can answer any question. Like, there's been a couple times where like a reporter's kind of try to trip him up a little bit, and he hits the mark every time. Like,
So good.
He's so genuine.
It's crazy.
He's just a real guy. I mean, he's just not. He's a natural salesman, but he doesn't even know he's a salesman.
No, there's a few that are skeptical, that this is this is all prepared and
even if it is, nobody else has been able to do it
No.
like he has.
no,
so.
not at all.
With the talent to back it up.
Oh yeah, yeah. I hope so. I hope he's good in the NFL. We need it. We need a guy like Fernando.
He's pretty sharp. I mean, I know he threw the pick six the other night, but still, I mean, he's still making some really nice passes.
Yeah.
So
He had what? A couple touchdowns? No, 2. One?
I know one.
One?
But here's the thing he's got to learn, and it's like Andrew Luck all over again. It's like he throws the pick six and tries to chase the guy down. Dude, stop.
Rest, little boy.
No, it is. it's preseason, number one, and even
Mm-hmm.
in regular season, the franchise quarterback doesn't go running. No, just walk off the field.
Yeah.
That's right.
You ever see
Yeah.
Peyton Manning when he did that? He just walk off the field.
Well,
Did you see little Marshall Manning
Uh-huh.
playing in high school football now?
That was really cool.
Yeah, pretty cool.
He's got the forehead.
High school football. He sure does. I think
didn't
he
say
sounds
that,
like him
did you?
too. Don't you think he sounds like him when he talks a little bit? Have you
Yeah.
heard him talk?
Down to his mannerisms, even on like
Yeah.
the football field. He kind of has that, like, you know how Peyton Manning was kind of always stiff when he walked?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's got the same thing where his shoulders are up real high. And
So cute.
Baylor High
Wow.
School. I think it's a private school.
Are they in
That's
Denver?
what I'm
Is he he's still in Denver?
I
Is
don't
that
know
where
where that is.
Peyton lives, or
I was still thinking he was down in
New Orleans?
New Orleans. No?
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I
don't
know his
where he is.
parents.
Does he still have a house here? Oh, no, he sold that one, didn't he?
He
had
yeah,
one
but
place
had
here
an
and he did
apartment
finally
here or
sell it.
something.
Well, he should. He should still be here.
Sounds like
Yeah.
it's still.
Well, he ends up here a lot.
Yeah. he
Just
did
for different functions and stuff,
fundraisers
yeah.
and Peyton Manning Hospital.
will we
Very active.
will we be playing Las Vegas at all here in Indiana?
I don't know. I haven't.
That would be a heck of a game to go to.
Yeah,
Hey, listen.
Ethan would know.
Got a quick announcement. Our friends at Chatham Homes, remember? Chatham Home Furnishings, they moved from downtown and they
Yeah.
moved up to Main Street in Carmel. Today's their grand opening. They're going to have mimosas. They're going to have food, coffee, and it is quite the store. I mean, they took over an old music store, completely rehabbed it, and now they've got Chatham Home Furnishings in there. So Faith and Hope, good luck to you. That's their names. That's the ladies' names, Faith and Hope.
You know what we should do for him?
What should we
get
do?
some people in? Do you know what I'm thinking?
Neatos.
Neatos.
Oh,
Just
Why
tell
would
ev-
you even breathe that word?
Just tell everyone that.
They have, wait a minute, there's
That'll get 'em
Nitos
there.
at Chatham Home Furnishings?
We don't
no,
think, we don't
No,
know that's
we
there's
think
true.
we
not.
should give them some
Oh, we
No.
so,
we
to
should
bring
give them
people in.
some.
No,
No, I think we
we
just
care
tell
about them too much.
Yeah, we do.
Just because I know the only word you heard in that whole thing was Nitos,
Nitos,
and then you
that's
heard
right.
the location. That's
No,
not
it's
there.
not
They're
true.
not
No.
there.
They are
Someone
not
came,
there.
and I know we're running late. Someone came in our store this morning and said, "Hey, online it says you guys are having a Nito event at our," and it's like it turned out it was Allisonville. And I think they dodged a bullet because I would not have approved this, but they were having a Nito drop at 10 o'clock.
37 minutes ago.
Yeah, so they'll be gone.
They're gone.
Yeah, they're gone.
But I would never, I mean, I guess it worked out. So I'm glad for him because my buddy in Connecticut did that and had like a crazed mob.
That's what they used to do with the Beanie Babies. They'd
I
announce
know.
what time it was going to be there.
We don't
then it
don't
was
do that.
nuts.
We just,
People were trampled.
I know.
Oh, no, I don't know if they were trampled, but it was
Yeah.
a very
Well,
Oh,
I guess it'd be
great
pretty
crowd.
soft as a
Oh,
Beanie
from-
Crowds
Baby.
turn immediately
there's-
angry when there's.
There's a ton of people with spinal injuries from Beanie Babies, still in wheelchairs.
Oh, gosh.
But they have the collectibles.
Oh, it's so sad.
Yeah, but they got the Princess Diana one.
Right.
They sure did.
Worth $10.
That was the one.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
239-9393. Coming right back, 93 WIBC. Hey, good morning. Welcome. I saw on the news this morning, sometimes I think people go a little, sometimes I think we forget what marriage is about. Just, loving the person that you're being married to, and that's
Yeah.
We're interested to see how where this is going.
Where
Yeah,
is this
well, it's just-
going on with
it was
you?
just,
Al?
no, it's just a story that the bride and groom parachuted in along with the wedding party and the celebrant,
Wow.
What's the celebrant?
the person that
Oh,
performed the ceremony.
Okay, got it.
So they all parachuted
They all
into the
parachuted,
ceremony.
yeah, into the.
Was there like a tie? Like, were they from, I don't know, the army? Were they adrenaline rush?
Didn't look
Might
like
be
it.
from a parachute club, from a.
Yeah.
Didn't look like it, so I just thought
I'm assuming they all made it.
they did make it.
Okay.
Sometimes that doesn't go well.
I know.
I know.
Right. That's what I was.
That's
I had two plumbing buddies who were partners, and they were out in Boston area. They just on a fling, they decided to go skydiving. Their chutes got tangled up. They were, they were paired, two doubles,
Ugh.
and they crashed. We were at a conference when this was going on, and they announced their death. And everybody goes, "What is this, a joke?" So,
Oh, my
I
gosh.
never want to go skydiving.
Kylan and her whole family went for her mom's birthday,
Her
right?
mom's
They all
birthday.
jumped out of the airplane a couple
Dear
of weeks
Lord.
ago. Kylan Talley, producer here at WIBC.
Oh my
Well,
gosh.
Kylan and her whole family went. everybody jumping.
That adds up with her.
Yeah.
She's
She's
amazing.
It does add up
She's
with her.
amazing.
She's
It is a
amazing.
thing. There's this lady that, is she 100 or 90 or 95?
Oh, I saw that.
You see that one?
For her birthday.
Yeah.
It's like 90th birthday or something.
Yeah, and I think she
jumped out of the plane.
she jumped last year too.
Holy cow.
I don't know if you guys heard that Kylan's companion, Nathaniel, was at some event and he tried to jump over
that
a
the dog?
fence. No, it's her boyfriend.
You said
fiancé.
companion.
Well, I don't know
Come
what
on,
to
boy.
call him.
Come
You
on,
know-
Nathaniel.
No, if
Jump,
there-
boy.
Stop.
Jump.
So here, anyway, he jumps over a post and he falls and he breaks his collarbone in 2 different places. She's at a performance and he keeps calling her and she finally answers it at halftime of the play and he says, "I'm in the emergency room. I need you to come pick me up." Oh my gosh.
I keep forgetting that the names.
Oh, yeah.
Our call
sorry, they're up
screener is
there.
kind of messed up. All right, so joining us on the program, we have to do this real quick. We have, is it Ron? It's either Ron or Tron.
Yeah,
Ron.
Ron.
What you
guys
got,
hear
Ron?
me?
It sounded
Yeah, we
like a
got you. What's
tease.
up, man?
Did Pat? Did you say on Channel 13 a couple Sundays ago about with all the rain and everything, this would be a good time to put weed and feed on your lawn since everything's starting to move downward?
Yeah. What I was saying was with the amount of rain that we've had this summer, that it's going to be a very good time to kill weeds. But really, I'm thinking more September.
Oh, okay. So about this time next month.
Yep. You got it.
Now,
Okay.
do you actually
Even sooner than that.
now, Ron? Do you actually
Oh,
get up
okay.
in the morning to watch Pat on television?
Absolutely, he does.
Shush, shush! I'm talking to Ron.
Yeah, we're getting ready for church, and while he's on.
So that's sort of like going to confession.
No, I'm telling you
Yeah,
though,
yeah.
I get a lot of email from pastors and priests complaining that people are arriving late to services
Because of you.
of me.
They should
Ron-
just air it at the church and then
I
go
don't know
straight into
why they
service
don't.
after.
I don't
Ron,
know
he
why
al-
they don't.
He always tells us it's an award-winning performance. What are your thoughts? Is it that good?
Well, I enjoy his humor. I'm probably one of the few people that do.
You're one of two. Yeah.
Because we know certainly somebody sitting in this room named Denny does not.
All right, Ron. Thanks for your call, buddy.
239-9393. Coming right back, 93 WIBC. Denny, do you know who this is?
I do not, but I'm watching Ethan in the studio over there just jiving to it.
Yeah, it's the Beatles.
This is not the Beatles.
I think it's is it One Direction?
Wow, nice.
There you go.
So, is this the type of music you play for your sweetie on her birthday?
I like to do like solo singing with no beat and then just let it go on for like 10 minutes until I get a bad look.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It would take about 10 seconds.
239-9393. I spent the crew, we went down to
Tennessee.
To Nashville for the Garden Center Conference.
Really?
Yes, the Garden Center Conference. Which
So
is,
you talk about mushroom soil and stuff like that?
Yeah, there's just a lot of different educational things. And the last day we went out and we visited some of the garden centers in Nashville.
Were you allowed to be critical? Because I always
No.
appreciated when... Well,
This
see,
was
that's-
it's a difference between visiting somebody's garden center or their business and a peer group.
A peer group. Okay, so
Peer
this was
group
not
will
peer
rip
group.
your head off.
Yeah, absolutely. I liked it, though, because everybody else was so respectful. You bring in a peer group and they take them through your facility, they'll tell you everything that's wrong better than your mother-in-law.
My problem is some of the guys in the peer group they pick on stupid stuff. There's cobwebs on a door closer or something like that. It's like,
give me a break.
So we did Sullivan Hardware and Garden, Allisonville. We picked up an award for the 11th largest garden center in the United States.
That would be
Independent.
Independent. Wow.
Independent.
That's
Because the
pretty cool.
biggest is always going to be Lowe's and Home Depot and those guys. So that was very nice. Got our picture taken.
What do you do with awards? Because you've won a lot of them. I read about you in the hardware stuff, but what do you do with the awards?
I don't know where they go.
I don't know.
If you go over near the furniture desk, you'll see they're on a middle display, just kind of hidden away.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's nice.
Well, congratulations, buddy.
Thank you. So one of the speakers, and this was a young person, And she was a merchandiser for a garden center, and now she has a little company that merchandises. And she said, and I wrote this down because it's so young person. She said that she really loved this garden center. She said, I loved the job so much, and I knew I'd stay there for a long time. And then she said, I stayed 4 years.
That's a long time.
Because to a young person, staying 4 years someplace is a long time.
Yeah.
Ethan, you're a young person. How long, if you were to stay at a place a long time, how long would that be?
Well, in this situation where I'm talking to you, a really long time.
Oh, sorry, your employer
Is that more than 5 years?
My longest job was 6 years.
Okay, good. Well, then you're.
And what was that?
I was a contractor for marathons, half marathons, and 5Ks, where I'd set up the timing for
the
it.
toe tags and everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
I ended up being my friend's bosses for a while. It was pretty fun.
Toe tags? That's the morgue. You're confusing that.
No. Okay. Boot tag, foot tag. What they put a little
bibs.
What do they call it?
They put
bibs.
the bibs.
Oh, it's on the bibs? I always thought it was on the shoe.
No, there's a little piece that's a microchip on the back of your bib.
Okay.
Used to be, Denny. It
used to be looped
I was
in
going
the
to say,
shoe.
when I was running, it was in the shoe. So
Yeah. No,
you don't like
really
toe
good.
tag?
Toe tag sounds like you're out picking up dead bodies.
Yeah.
I made my mom, of course, mom's 96 and a half now, but back when she was walking in her neighborhood, and I said, Mom, you got to get a toe tag. And she goes, what do you mean? I said, if something happens and falls and you're unconscious, you got to have a way for them to get in touch with you. I said, do you carry your wallet? She goes, no, when I'm walking. So we got her a toe tag.
How does she sound again?
No, I'm not saying that. She might be listening. But we laced it into her shoes, and so had our phone numbers so that it could reach us. You don't like toe tag?
Okay.
I don't mind toe tag. It just seems, I don't know. Toe tag makes you sound like the morgue.
Yeah.
Right?
That's what
There's
they
no
say in the
other way
morgue,
to
I
get
think.
around that.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could say shoe tag.
Shoe tag. I'll say shoe tag. Or I'll say bib tag now.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, that when you say toe tag, that takes me right back to, and you should have this on the board, Ethan, Monty Python. When they did the thing where they were going down the alley, pushing, and down through, and they throw this guy in, like it's
I'm not
called,
dead.
Throw out your dead. Throw out your dead. And they throw this old guy in, and he goes, I'm not dead. Yes, he's dead. And his kids were saying, yes, he's dead. I'm not dead. He is dead.
What do you think, Bobby? Is he dead?
I never got it.
Oh, I
never
think
got
he's
one.
You never got
Right.
yeah.
I didn't really.
It was
wasn't
kind of a
big
guy
fan.
thing, wasn't it?
I thought
guy
it was
thing.
hilarious. Oh, I'm not dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
All
only a flesh wound. 239-9393. I forgot where we are. We're in the last segment.
Yeah, we
We're
are.
pushing 30 seconds.
This is a timed deal here.
30 seconds. No, 25, 20,
Oh, Sully's playing his first game that I'm
30
missing.
now. 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
You got 66 people watching you, Pat.
Oh, that's
Don't
great.
miss the mark.
What would you do?
So Sully is playing. I don't know who they're playing. It's 10-0.
What are they playing? Football?
He's playing football.
Soccer?
His
Football?
first game at Bishop Chatard.
Oh, that's right.
And did I tell you he picked my number?
Did he really?
What is it?
Yeah, 66.
I just said we had 66 people watching us.
That is so weird. Hour number 3 is coming up, 93 WIBC. Ryan, it is so crazy that you're here on such a big day. It just so happens today is our tomato tasting day.
Oh, wow.
6 different tomatoes.
Mm-hmm.
We score them. It's a blind test. And then we kind of see. So, if you wanted to be part of it, we could.
I cut mine in half.
We could
so
come
he
up
could
with
come
some
and eat my
tomatoes
other
for you.
half.
I also have a conference room full of tomatoes.
Oh,
I love tomatoes.
I think he's going to
You should be a judge.
I should be.
Have you got time?
well,
Sure.
Well, wait a minute. How can he'd have to be a taste test judge?
Yeah.
So we're all judges.
Yeah, we're
All
all
right.
what the hell else would he be like?
I don't know.
Like how they
She's
smash
confusing
against
me.
the side of a-
We're all judges.
Yeah, you'll
on,
be
Ryan, come
judging.
on in.
You'll be
Okay.
out on Meridian throwing tomatoes at vehicles to see how they smash against the
Here
windshield.
comes Ryan. He's coming.
Okay, he's coming.
And he can eat half of my tomatoes if that's
Okay.
better for everybody. Mine are cut.
All right, so we're gonna. What are we doing here? Are we staying here?
Oh no. Well,
we can hit the power tools because everyone
Let's
loves
do the
that
power
song.
tools.
Okay, yeah, we love that.
Okay, Ryan, come
Hate
over.
this
No, you
song.
got a mic over there. Let me get you a plate.
Well, some folks say that grown-up men
I'm
are
gonna
still
redo this
just little
song.
boys.
I'm gonna say
Got
it
it.
out loud
Really,
on here.
the only
I'm gonna redo
difference
it.
is the price of our toys. We go for macho symbols like guns and running shoes. Pickup trucks, hunting ducks, and power tools. Power
All right.
tools.
1, 2, and 3.
Power tools.
Can you hear?
I can.
All right.
Hey, good morning. Welcome back. Saturday's Home and Garden Program brought to you in part by the Michaelis Corporation. Water storms, fire, and wet basements. Life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it. I almost bit my tongue on that. That's why I forgot the
I
name
saw
of the
you
company.
paused. Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just
It's
got
all right.
away.
There's something wrong with this aging thing is not great.
Do you ever bite your tongue in the middle of the night?
Just random times.
No, I bite it in the middle and I wake up and I go, wow, what happened?
You know, I have pretty good cheeks, too, so biting the inside of the cheeks.
Oh, I do that from
You
time to
look
time.
Bad.
Yeah, you look
Man.
like a chipmunk. All right, Allison, let's
Wow,
get this
now we're-
set up here.
Yeah,
Now we're
so-
name calling on the playground.
So every year, I think for the last 4 years now, we've been doing a little tomato taste test. So it started with a whole bunch of different varieties around Indiana. And then I realized I had one hookup. It is my brother-in-law's mother. She's a big gardener. And she had enough
She's a
tomatoes.
huge gardener.
She had enough tomatoes for us to taste for hours. So now she's my official tomato hookup lady. And this year we decided to change it up a little bit, and we're going to try cherry tomatoes. So she has grown 6 different varieties for us to try today. So we're going to try a couple now, a couple later, and then we're going to talk to Donna.
Can you give her a shout out who she is and where
Yes,
she
Donna Anderson from Southern Indiana, Bedford area. And so I have the first one.
Here we go. Number one.
is? Number 1.
Everybody, put it in your mouth, swirl it around, juice it up a
So
little.
the first one is pink
That's pretty
cherry.
sweet. That's pretty good.
That's not bad.
It's supposed to be sweeter and fruitier than the traditional red.
It is sweet.
And then for those who are just listening, it's more small, round, very glossy.
It's more traditional cherry
Traditional,
tomato
yeah.
looking.
a lot of people toss it into green salads or use it for their juice.
What is the scale that we're using here?
I'm going to leave that up to you. Do you guys want to just rate your favorites, or do you want to do it by juiciness
1 through
and
5.
texture? I say we just rate them 1 through 5.
1 through 5. All right.
Okay.
So
Overall taste.
All right.
So the first one is, hang on, everybody. Take a deep breath.
Okay. All right.
Pink cherry. Did we all get it?
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Okay.
like to compare all of them and then.
Okay.
Ryan, what'd you think?
A 4, if I'm rating it.
four?
on a kind of
Wow.
five,
Okay,
yeah.
so
Wow.
let's go
I
with,
thought it had a lot of flavor.
let's go with a 5-point scale. How's that sound?
That sounds
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
And then the second one is blush.
Okay.
So it's a little more plump, bullet-shaped, I suppose. A little more golden yellow.
I like that one.
And it
Oblong,
looks like
maybe?
it looks like a chandelier light bulb.
Yeah.
Like you would put it, if that was the base
exactly
of
what
it.
it looks like.
Would that be
Yeah.
Kind of
would
orangey
that be
yellow.
a
Really
C7
good.
or a C9?
Yellowy.
This would be a candelabra base.
It's beautiful.
That's really good.
Apparently, these are used a lot for
yeah.
roasting, when you roast tomatoes, when you cook them and stuff like that.
Okay.
That is really, really
So that's the
good.
blush.
That's good.
That's the best tomato I think I've ever had.
That's pretty good. Wait till you get to number 3.
Ryan's over here to
3.
propose marriage to Donna.
Oh.
All
Now,
right.
number 3, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it
Wow,
correctly.
Ryan, that is good.
Mhm,
Yeah.
The second
Oh, yeah.
blush.
Campari.
Oh.
Campari is the third one.
It's a little spicy.
It's kind of a cocktail tomato is what they
Yeah.
say.
Oh, love it.
But much bigger. Are all of them?
It's a little bigger.
A
Yeah.
little tougher.
So I'm
I
not
don't-
sure you
I
can
don't
call
think
that
that's as
a
flavorful.
cherry, but
Yeah, I would say these are range from cherry and like medium-sized tomatoes because a couple of these are a little bigger, but these are, I guess, are used a lot for Capri salads, the charcuterie boards, grain bowls.
All right.
A lot of people will
What's
use
your
it for
score now? And I'm
bruschetta,
keeping your score.
3. Too
3.
tough.
Campari.
Too many bites to get through that thing.
I don't. Yeah, and I don't think there was as much flavor
Right.
to that one.
It didn't hit me.
I'm going to give you number 2 again. 'cause
Oh
you really
wow.
like
Oh
it.
yeah. it's
Yeah,
good.
there you go.
I'm in love with this thing.
I know you are.
Okay.
Okay, are we ready
Is
for
that
the
it?
second round?
Let's go.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Oh, there's more, Ryan.
Here we go, Ryan. Hold on. Let me.
I can't get over number 2.
Yeah. 2 is
I know.
okay. Here, Denny.
I thought 1 and 2 both were really
Right.
good.
Them up.
Hang on, Ryan. I'm gonna cut these up for you.
Okay.
Okay, Allison, which one goes where? What's the orange one? Is that number 6?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Okay, and the big one is number 4.
So the big one is next, and it's Bountilicious.
Okay, first of all, when we get to 5, I have a blemish on 5, so I'm gonna deduct.
That's
some
part of the
point.
charm. You don't want a perfect
Be a fat
red
hornworm
tomato.
in
I have
there.
a sun cut. So here we go.
So
All right.
Bountilicious, I would say this
Number
is more
4.
of a
Same
medium
thing.
tomato.
Yeah.
So I get double the same thing?
Yeah, well, no, you're the news guy.
This one requires staking.
Nope.
They're highly resistant to cracking, and they're highly.
What do you mean? Mine had a big
Mine
crack
had a big
in it.
crack in
Well,
it.
I will say there's a couple bumps on 465 this
All right,
morning.
this has no flavor.
I ate the stem.
Bountilicious.
No.
Apparently used on sandwiches.
Too soft.
Also
soft.
cooked.
Bury
Also, a lot of
mayonnaise
them-
and turkey.
All right, 1 to 5. What do you say, Rye?
2.
2. I gave it a 1.
Yeah,
Also, a lot of times it's made for canning and preserving.
I was really had hopes for that one
it
because
needs
I
more
liked its
salt.
name.
I would make it for, I would serve this to the in-laws
Yeah.
so they would not come back.
It's like spaghetti sauce or something.
Yeah, I was going to say it's known for a lot for cooking and canning.
That's number
Yeah,
5.
it's
So number 5 is interesting. It's called stupichka.
Is it the yellow one?
It's not the yellow one.
Oh.
The little one.
That's Italian for stupid.
It's actually It's a Czech Republic.
What's your next one, Ryan?
Often
I'm not a
grouped
fan
with
of that
cherry
one.
tomatoes. It's supposed to be kind of rich.
It's like medicine.
It said it's supposed to be sweet and tangy.
It's
I gave
not.
it a 2. What do you got,
It tastes
Rye?
like NyQuil.
Yeah.
Number 1.
Stupichka.
All right.
I think she said this one was a new one this year. She wasn't
All right.
sure about it.
Last one.
And the last one is indigo pear drops. Now this is the small one, and it truly looks like a little drop. It's kind of cute. I'm curious what this one's gonna taste like.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Bright golden yellow, sweet, low acid,
no.
juicy.
No. No. What is that?
It's supposed to be citrusy, very high levels of acid. That's what that one's for.
Who needs acid?
Yeah.
Well, apparently the indigo pear drops.
I was kind
Well-
of hoping it'd be a little sweeter.
Can I have some more of that number 2?
Yeah.
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 So there you go.
I think it's-
That's a 6 we have. Apparently the
Blush.
Yeah.
blush
Blush
is
is our
like
favorite.
beyond
Number 2 is
the
great.
blush.
Yeah.
beyond the
Five
Yeah,
out of five.
I don't think
winner.
we've ever had it so clear
Clear.
cut that everybody
Yeah.
liked the same. But number 2, and then also the pink cherry, number
Yeah.
1.
That was my.
That's pretty good.
That's my
Both of
second.
those were really good.
Yeah. 1 and 2 right there.
And I will say the other ones, it seems like a lot of the other ones are used more for cooking purposes. So I don't know if canning and things like that. So I
But
wonder if that'll make a
those
difference.
two right off the bat
Man,
had
that-
so much flavor.
Sweet
Yeah.
and-
The first ones, the pink cherries, are the kind where I could eat them like chips, where you just like pop them in your mouth.
Sweet
Yeah.
and savory.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Number 2 is great. Thank you,
like it?
guys. Yeah,
You bet.
absolutely.
Got
Take your tomatoes.
All right, you
Got
heard it
your
here
goodness.
first. The
Goes
cherry
Ryan helping
tomato
us out.
version of our tomato taste test this year.
You know, that's
Blush.
BS. I'm telling you, I think Ryan has done this before.
Oh, he's a pro.
I think he's been in judging tomatoes before.
He knew exactly. The
Well-
minute you taste it, you know.
I think he was professional. Terry over here was spitting food out of her mouth.
No,
Well,
just
you
a
were half
stem. It was
chewed.
just a stem. Sometimes I forget we're on TV.
Oh.
Well, that's part of it. That's part of the charm.
I don't think we are. I don't think
You know?
Ethan's turned us
We don't
on.
really have big cameras in front of us, guys. These are 2 little tiny cameras that sit.
They're like little webcams. So it's
Yeah.
like if you're on Zoom
I
with your
don't-
friends, you kind of forget.
I know, you're
Forget.
scratching and stuff in
Right.
places you shouldn't.
I think I just blew my nose.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
All
a
right.
little later,
Okay,
we'll talk
thank
to
you.
Donna.
really
That
good.
was good.
And we'll see what she thinks about some of her varieties. Because I think a couple of them were brand new, so she had no idea.
When will we talk to her?
I think I said 11:30.
Okay.
So
thank you to her for letting us have some of her
Donna
tomatoes.
Anderson,
Thank
Southern
you, Allison,
Indiana.
for getting them for us.
and I'll post some pictures of her garden, and she'll talk to us a little more about that. Because
So pink cherry and it's kind of funny. She has so many. This just shows that how many varieties are out there. Because I think we carried a blush cherry tomato.
Our favorite.
Yeah,
was
but
number
I
2.
don't. The rest of those, I don't know that I've heard of any of those.
Of these little cherry tomato varieties.
Yeah, that's what drives you crazy when you're selling tomatoes.
Yeah, how do you
Everybody
know?
wants a different tomato.
Yeah.
Well, there's so many, and they all have such interesting names, and some I feel like are a little deceiving, like Bountilicious.
I was so excited about that one.
That was the worst for me.
Yeah,
but
me
it was
too.
a little.
It was mushy.
Mushy. Okay.
So how do you
Yeah.
pronounce number 5, the one from Czech Republic?
Stupichka
Stupichka. All right.
from the Czech Republic.
Yep. You know what? 239-9393. I thought we'd go ahead and take. I thought that. Ed. Right now, is that okay with everyone?
Yeah.
All in
Yep.
favor,
Let's
say
go.
aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Hello, Ed.
Good morning. How are you?
Doing well. Hope you're doing okay as
Okay.
well.
Yep. I'm enjoying the lack of rain.
All of us are.
Yes, yes. A few years ago, I bought some knockout roses at Sullivan's,
Okay.
and they're starting to get kind of big, and I was wondering how far back can I cut them, and what time of year is best?
Well, what we would recommend, you can cut them pretty much as far back as you would like, but in order to get to the right height, what we would recommend is either not pruning them at all until spring, until March, or if you're trying to clean them up, you could prune them like half. Like, in other words, if you wanted to take 36 inches off of them, you could take 18 inches off now and then take the next 18 off in the spring.
Okay.
Okay. So
Yes.
it's kind of up to you. A lot of people that really want to have the garden nice and clean, they want to prune them in the fall. And what happens is if they prune them to the height that they are trying to, to get for the spring, they end up you get winter dieback, and then they end up having to cut back to new wood. And so it becomes a lot shorter than what maybe they wanted.
So, okay, a little bit now, and the balance next spring.
Yep, and then what you'll do is you'll fertilize them starting in March. You fertilize them each month until August.
Okay, now is Miracle Grow as good as anything as far as fertilizing?
Yeah, Miracle Grow is fine. I would probably recommend a product called Rose Tone. That's an organic that has some. It's from Espoma, and I think it's a great product for roses.
All right.
Because the Miracle Grow will give you a little more top growth instead of building roots, which this Rose Tone will.
All right. Thank you.
Hey, thanks for the call.
Bye.
239-9393 is our number. We're going to step out. We'll come right back. More of your calls. 93 WIBC. Nothing better than a mater. And we got ourselves a winner, and that is this year the blush tomato.
Blush tomato. I have a whole little bag in the back, so we can take some home.
And we're going to talk to
Donna.
Next segment.
Oh, not right now?
No,
Nope.
not yet. I thought it would take us a little longer, but you guys really rushed through those. So
you know what? I think it's because they were
cherry tomatoes.
Cherry tomatoes. Everybody's just popping them in their mouths.
Yeah.
Joining us on the program is, I didn't get that.
Oh, it's up there. Remember?
Right there.
Oh, there
Scott.
it is. Hi, Scott.
Hey, guys. Morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
I wife's canning today. I went out and picked a bunch this morning, and I thought I'd share what I saw from
perfect.
insect invasion.
Uh-oh.
Some varieties are a lot more resistant than others.
Mm-hmm.
Rutgers and Better Boys have a really hard skin. No insect invasion.
Okay.
The purples and the pinks, the really big tomatoes, they got hit. So next year, what I learned is you just got to spray the bug stuff on them a lot more than I did this year.
So those big
the
big ones are in a class called heirloom tomatoes. So if we're to believe the name, then maybe those varieties just aren't bred to be insect resistant like some of the newer ones. So I guess.
Yeah. My favorites are always the pinks and the purples, and they all got hit.
Oh.
What's the purple one? The big purple one that's
Cherokee purple?
Cherokee purple.
Yeah.
That is always a favorite.
There's a catalog seed company. Is it Best Seeds maybe? I don't know.
Burpees.
Yeah, but there's a variety of different purples, and if you can get some that are a little bit of a blend, they're a little bit better as far as insects.
It's amazing how we differentiate and how much we become connoisseurs about tomatoes we like and tomatoes we want to avoid.
Yeah, when I was a kid, there was we sold Big Boys,
and I never.
That was it.
That was
Big Boys, and then I think one cherry tomato. And maybe a yellow.
Celebrities have been around for a long time, but you were right. Big Boy and Better Boy.
I was going to say, you know what? That was kind of a big, how you think certain things in your life you think back on and you remember so well when Better Boy came out.
You remember where you were at?
Yeah.
You remember the moment?
I was going to call my dad on my cell phone, but then I realized cell phones hadn't been invented.
Was it during the Bronco chase? Okay.
The heirlooms.
I was going to say one last thought.
Yeah.
On the Romas, I mean, the reason they're so abundant producing is they've just got a hard skin.
Yeah, they do.
I like them, and I've learned to love them on a sandwich because they're sturdy. They're strong and they hold up. But the heirloom, the idea behind an heirloom is it's come from a seed that was born long ago, right?
Correct, is what my understanding. And that they are tomatoes that maybe can be more flavorful because they haven't been genetically altered.
Hybridized. They just left them as they were.
And kind of put all the things that, what Chris is saying, where this one has a thick skin and stuff. It's just what they are.
Are they mostly delicious?
Mostly. Brandywine is really good. Cherokee Purple is a good one. Some people like the Old German. It's called Old German.
Yeah, that's one. That's a good one.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, my advice: just spray more for bugs next year.
Spray.
If you want to go, if you want to go for those heirlooms.
All right, there you go. Hey, thank you very much, Chris.
All right, bye.
I love that people still can. They still get
a lot
the
of people
jars
can.
out, and they still.
It's really becoming a thing again for my generation.
It
Really?
is.
You know what?
Yeah, they're kind of rediscovering canning.
What generation are you in?
I'm the end of millennial.
Into millennial, and then it's what's next?
Gen Z.
Gen Z.
Yeah, I think
Little
so.
Ethan.
So the Gen
In
Z,
the beginning of that.
the Gen Z seems like they're like almost the adults in the room.
What age is that? The age is.
They're drinking less.
Oh.
They're more into fitness.
They're very confident.
Very confident.
They do not care what other people think about them.
Oh.
Which is the most
That is a
interesting.
really good.
And that's a great quality to have. I mean,
what's funny is they're considered the new silent generation. Generation Z is also called the new silent generation.
I don't know if Gen Zs I know aren't really that silent,
They're
but
pretty mouthy.
but yeah, they're definitely confident. I mean,
They stay at jobs a long time, 4 years.
4 years.
yeah, that's a big deal.
That was the funniest thing at this this thing, and she just was so proud. She goes, "I love this company." Right at that, she was telling a story. And she goes, "Right at that moment, I knew I'm going to be here at this company for a long time." And she goes, "I stayed 4 years." It's like, oh my god.
Whoa.
You know what we call you? 4 years at our place, like the new guy.
Do you know what really changed that? Was that companies used to have pensions, and then when we went to the 401k system, everybody can take their pension with them. So a lot of people stayed on, like my father-in-law stayed on at a company that he might have not stayed at, but the pension was accruing year after year after year.
Yeah,
couldn't afford to go.
Right, but also I think younger people, I think maybe with the technology and all the information, and they see what's out in the world, they want to travel, they want to experience different things.
The gig employment, they see everything as a gig,
and they'll have about 17 or 18 jobs in their life.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
I mean,
about that.
I got a job in the second grade, and I'm not only do I have I'm working for the same company, I'm on the same corner.
Isn't that amazing?
I mean, we moved Caddy Corner in 1981. It was about 300 feet.
Why didn't you buy the liquor store?
Why do you bring that up, a-hole?
You're on the same corner, but you've expanded and you've grown and added.
You're the one that's always busted my chops about, you just called me a bad word.
Did you always think that you would be a part of the family business, or was there ever a point where you're like, oh, what if I was a firefighter? I mean, when you're like 10 years old.
I was
You always
going to
was
be
the store.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's just amazing.
You know, it really allowed me. I was painfully shy, and being in that situation, and kind of
with customers and
it kind of helps you.
It was home.
With that.
I think it was just such home for you.
Yeah.
You know, that's where you grew up, and that's where you worked, and that just feels like home.
All right, Denny, you said the liquor store. We had a chance to buy that liquor store in 1983 for $120,000, and me and my dad looked like, who in the hell would ever spend $120,000 on that building?
That can be double.
So not too long
now.
ago, we offered them $1.75 million, and they turned us down.
Because it wasn't enough. Just wasn't enough. Wonder what they want. Did they say what they wanted?
I don't know.
So were you buying it as a going concern or to make a parking lot out of it?
Back then?
No, right
you
now.
Were making you made the offer because you wanted it for what?
I like property.
Yeah,
you're like
Sullivan
Trump.
Hardware and liquor store. No, Sullivan Liquors and Hardware.
No,
Sullivan,
that could allow us to who knows?
Yeah.
You know.
They turned you down.
Yeah, $120,000. Who in their right mind would ever spend that kind of money?
Okay, so here's my story. You know what Bitcoin is, okay? And you know how much I had a chance to get into Bitcoin when it was 45 cents. And the guys that I knew were very competent, good investors. And I looked at it and I said, this doesn't make sense to me. I cannot figure out where the value is. Well, from 45 cents, they came back to me when it was at $5 and they said, we've had a 10 banger. Are you sure you don't want to do this? And I said, it doesn't make sense. And look where it is now. Am I a genius investor or what?
I don't know. I don't think it's here forever.
What do you think of it now, Denny?
I think that it.
Wait, what do you need, bud?
No, I was just going to say it keeps coming back, though. Bitcoin.
It keeps coming back. I think it's the most stable of all of them, but we're going to go to a stable coin of some sort. I would not be surprised at some point that the United States dollar, now not the Federal Reserve note, but the United States dollar, which is our treasury dollar, I think that we could see that take over the Federal Reserve, and it would be based on something like gold or silver or Bitcoin or stable coin, one of those. I see that as a basket, or even commodities. I think that's what the new United States dollar will be looking like. So I'm still not ready to invest.
I know
in it.
Bitcoin. How much is Bitcoin now?
It's what 100,000, Terry. Let me look it up just a minute. It's incredible. It's been over to 120.
But
and I still don't truly understand it. And I think
can you buy things with
I'm
Bitcoin?
like most people.
Oh yeah.
I think we don't understand it well enough. It's never been explained to us in a way we understand it. I know that there are certain restaurants that will take it now, Steak and Shake being one of them.
No way.
Yeah, they'll take Bitcoin.
At the kiosk, it'll ask you if you have Bitcoin.
And so I understand we're making that transition, but I still don't understand it. Why I should have it. Why is it better to pay with Bitcoin than it is my dollar?
All right, Bitcoin right now is at 76,982. So you can imagine if I had bought 100 of them at 45 cents, where that would be right now. That would be $7 million.
So, but it's supposed to be a currency, right?
It is a currency, but you have to have a wallet that is super secured. It's like a 26-digit number.
But you have, but that currency can go crashing and just be worthless, or it could go way up.
I don't know what it's backed by. Okay, the dollar's backed by the United States government.
Right.
Okay, but Bitcoin is okay. If a farmer has bushels and bushels of corn, he's got value. He's got something. What's the tangibility of a Bitcoin?
Exactly what I'm saying.
You can't hold it in your hand, and I'm not an investor. So
there you go. 239-9393. When we come back, we'll get to your calls. But first, I think we're going to talk to Donna.
Yes.
And talk about these lovely tomatoes that she supplied us with. Coming right back. Hey, good morning. Welcome. Boy, I tell you what, we had some great tomatoes. And this year's contest, we kind of got it down to the smaller tomatoes, whether they were cherry or just small.
Yeah, medium
smaller,
size, maybe.
Medium.
Yeah.
And it was
unanimous.
Donna.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the winner.
No, we're going to talk about Donna first because she supplied you that, and that is your brother-in-law's mom.
Yes, she's from the Bedford area, Popcorn, Indiana, to be specific. She's a retired teacher now, but she is amazing gardener. She's very humble about it, but she provided the 6 tomatoes, and I will say this year it was unanimous.
Yes, there was no messing around.
The blush.
Everybody felt it was the blush, and then what was it? Was
the pink cherry as well.
Cherry.
Hi, Donna.
Hey, you guys picked my 2 favorites.
Well, good. We were afraid we were going to hurt your feelings.
No.
Usually it's all over the board, and this year it was just so clear that those 2, blush and the pink, was it
pink cherry?
Pink cherry.
Pink cherry.
Pink cherry. Yep.
Are those?
And my mother-in-law actually saved both of those seeds from tomatoes that she had a few years ago. She said, "Here, these were good. I saved the seeds. Plant those." And so I did. So kudos to her for getting me those.
That's so cool. When you save a seed, how do you save that seed?
You just put it on a paper towel, the seeds, and let them dry out. And then I just put them with all my other seeds for the winter.
That's all you have to do. There's nothing special, keeping them in the dark or moist or anything. You just
no moisture. Yeah.
So what sort of filing system do you have, kiddo? Do you have it in a file cabinet?
It's a hot mess.
Yes,
It's a hot mess. It's a box, and then in the spring I spread them all out over the pool table in the basement that we don't use anymore. And I have to admit, I've not cleaned those up yet this year.
Wow.
And I will say part of the reason we did cherry tomatoes this year is because God bless Donna, her filing system got a little mixed up this year with her bigger tomatoes.
Well, I tried a new way to germinate my seeds. I tried a new method called seed snails. Have you heard of those?
No, ma'am.
No, I cut up like a bird feed bag, like into strips, and then laid soil in them, and rolled it up, and it makes like this snail, and like soil in a circular manner, and then you plant your little seeds in there, which it was great for space saving. But then when I went to pot them up, I had planted way more than I normally do because those save a ton of space. I had a big mess going on.
I gotcha.
So how many varieties did you end up planting, just to give people an idea of how big your garden is?
I planted 22 varieties of tomatoes just to try them.
Just to try them.
Just to try them.
Do you do anything else?
I've got my favorites, but I wanted to try some new ones.
Did you do anything else besides tomatoes this year?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've got about everything. It'd be easier to tell you what I don't. I don't have corn because our soil's really not.
You're on popcorn road, girl.
Well, I know, but I can grow some good popcorn. It's just not. I don't get great big tall corn.
Are you in therapy?
Yes.
It's gardening. Gardening is with therapy.
So-
I'd like to try your popcorn next year.
Yeah, no
I love
kidding.
popcorn. I'd like to try that. When will you harvest popcorn?
Well, this is the first year I've tried it. So I was doing a little dance this morning in the garden. My husband videoed me of my 6 little ears of popcorn I got. It was funny.
There you go. All right. So tell us about the two winners. All right, now, you said that those were one. Is this the first year you tried this?
Pink
or
cherry
pink
and,
cherry
and blush.
and blush?
No, I always do those two. Those
Okay.
two are my favorite small ones.
Man, there we go. All right, so we're kind of running out of time here. Can you tell us what some of your other favorites are?
Oh, the super steak hybrid for the big ones and the black creme. Those are always good.
Okay, black
goat
creme
bag,
is
of course. We've talked
yeah.
about goat bags. I love goat bags.
Yeah.
Those are good.
I like the name.
Those are that giant one we had last year.
Yes.
That was
Yeah.
like 2 fistfuls.
We'll give you the one that we did not like, and that was Bountilicious. Everybody marked that one way down, Donna.
Yeah, I know. Well, this was the first year for it. I tried it. I won't be doing those again.
So there you go. All
I
right.
think it's so fun. I
Well,
love
we
that
gotta
you
let
do
you
this.
go,
Thank
and I'm
you.
sorry, but thank you for
Donna,
sharing.
thank you so much for sharing
Really?
the
You're
tomatoes
welcome.
and your
I'm glad you
expertise.
liked 'em.
No, it was awesome. Thank you very much, Donna.
Good luck with therapy.
All right, we're coming right back. 93 WIBC. Joining us on the program is Richard Michaelis from the Michaelis Corporation. Hey, Richard.
Good morning, Pat, Denny, Allison. How we doing this morning?
We're doing great, and I know that you're just relaxing and don't have a lot going on.
I was going to say, how are you?
We're hanging in there. The crews are still busy, and we're still trying to get as many clients and customers through the mitigation part, which we're glad to see the rain slow down, and it looks like it could be a drier week. So ground saturation should start to, I guess, reduce and allow us to get to more projects without the reflooding or re-wetting. But we're holding in there. The guys are just amazing. Our team. I know they're dragging. They're all dragging. It's just been going at it since the 1st of August. So
Sure.
We're helping any way we can.
How far away are you working? Like when something like this happens, do you narrow your field of how far you'll go?
Yeah, it's a great question. We try to stay in the Marion County surrounding counties, but in this situation, we were going pretty far northeast, all the way up through Muncie and Anderson, and a lot of that had to do with existing clients where we may have a service agreement in place.
Sure.
But also, it's just anybody we could help as quickly as possible before the rest of the project started coming towards us. Right now, I think the challenge always seems in this situation is one, this is a different monster in that everything's black water. It's always, it's pretty much sewage. It's not like frozen pipes where it's clean water. It's not like maybe rainfall that wouldn't be as full as toxins and pathogens and bacteria as pond water, river water is. So that changes the makeup quite a bit as far as how you're gearing up and how you're protecting yourself, but also, trying to convince the homeowners, business owners that they need to do the same, that they just can't, march through these 2 and 3 foot deep basements or garages or whatever without protection. And it's not so much maybe the air they're breathing, but it's the water and what's in it. So, cuts and scrapes and, on your legs and feet and things like that is where people can get really, really, really sick. And I think most people are sensitive to that, they're being careful. But it wears on our guys because they're seeing just so much just horrible catastrophic damage. And some of our clients don't have what we understand some help through an insurance policy.
Well, that's what I was going to. That's what I was going to ask.
Their world's really a mess.
Some of these the traditional low places in Indy, Ravenswood, Rocky Ripple. Do insurance companies even offer policies for people that are clearly in a floodplain that have a history of flooding?
Well, I think that through the federal government, through FEMA, they do. And generally, the trigger for mandatory coverage is always a loan of some type, a mortgage or a loan to a lender where they want to protect their assets, their risk. But once somebody pays off the asset or the property, now it's really just their responsibility to, protect the risk. And like all of us, my gosh, you could just forget about, the expiration date of an insurance policy if somebody's not, holding you accountable, I guess, for that. So I think in a floodplain area, and please don't quote me because I'm not an expert on this, but I believe in a floodplain area, you qualify for some type of a policy through FEMA. But if you're not in that area, you may not. So it's possible that you may have a regular homeowner's policy, business policy, and experience this flood and not be in a floodplain area. And because of that, you don't have the right insurance in place.
Gotcha. And then
I'm not saying we see that right now, but it's I guess it's possible that it could be happening.
And certainly there's places in, where certain parts of Ravenswood or Rocky Ripple always flood. In this case, a lot more of those areas flooded. So there might have been some people there that felt like they were safe. They've never flooded before, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I would agree with that, Pat. And also there's, the rock solid folks that live in those areas that say, oh, what the heck? Yeah, every 10 years this happens, and, they just hit it and get it and work through it. And they're kind of braced for it, prepared for it. Not a great experience, but, the attraction to the waterways, the rivers, whatever, is worth the trade-off. I guess more like the southern parts of the United States, some people will live in either Tornado Alley or Hurricane Alley because it's just a beautiful place to live. But every 3 years, their life's, turned around because of the storms, and they're willing to, the trade-off's worth it, I guess.
Yeah, it's been a while, I believe, for Ravenswood, at least nothing, obviously, this is a major flood, so it's gonna be a while.
The last time I remember this severity in Ravenswood was probably, oh my gosh, late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought the 90s, but.
Yeah, 90 sounds right. And I'm going back. You know what I'm thinking? I'm visualizing our vehicles.
Gotcha.
It's like, oh yeah, that was a '96 Ford.
Okay, I thought you were going to say you're envisioning yourself at the White River Yacht Club.
Well, I'm no stranger there. So I think they call it reciprocity since I belong to, the Boston or the New York.
That's that's right. That's right.
I'm making that story up.
Hey, Richard, thanks for spending a little time with us. We appreciate it.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate what you do for us, and we appreciate your support.
All right.
Good luck, brother.
Take care. I know it's going to be a rough one.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right, so if you need the Michaelis Corporation, 844-FIX-INDY is the number. That's 844-FIX-INDY. Again, large company. They have a lot of resources. but you could tell a little bit from Richard's voice. They were just a little bit.
You ask for a drink of water and somebody turns on a fire hose.
Yeah.
And it's hard to stay focused, but they're doing it.
Yeah, it's working the guys hard. So, but again, they'll help. They'll help with the insurance company and the whole bit. So, all right, hour number 4 is coming up, and that includes Craft Corner. And also, I know it has to do with corn and possibly corn stamping, something like that. All right, coming right back, 93 WIBC. Hey, good afternoon. Welcome. Saturday's Home and Garden Program brought to you in part by the Michaelis Corporation. Water storms, fire, and wet basements, life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it. We're going to be here till just 12:30 as we join.
I just got a text message
so.
from a buddy. It says,
No.
Pat Sullivan is about as close to a newsman as a turd is to a Tootsie Roll. I thought that was pretty good.
Get that text.
I did too.
No,
get that
you
text.
didn't. You text it to yourself.
No, I didn't. Well, the truth hurts, doesn't it, Pat?
Well,
oh my gosh, you got the attention span, not of a newsman. I mean, you're not a Walter Cronkite. For sure.
I feel like I'm right there. I feel like if they need help, I could step in.
Yeah, you probably could, but I'm not sure they'd want the opinions.
Where would you
that's the
excel?
Well, I think
that department?
I first of all, I'm certain I can do better on traffic.
Oh, really?
Then Matthew?
Than Matt?
Well, I have complained to Matt Bear for years.
You're just jealous because you can't fit in
Matt
his shirts.
Bear constantly is saying things like, hey, there's an obstacle on Fall Creek. There's a 5-gallon bucket of paint. Never mentions whether it's interior or exterior. Never mentions what sheen it is. Never mentions the brand. Hey, well, there's a ladder blocking the road. Extension ladder? Step ladder? Aluminum, wood? What is it, Matt? I mean, with the information he's giving, I can't make a decision whether I want to go look at it.
Yep, about as close as a turd is to a Tootsie Roll. That's my brother Pat. Yeah. Oh, boy. Well, we got to mention that Allison is now taking over the show. Look who's back in the booth there. Yeah.
It's Allison. Ethan had to go do something, and we can't say what it was.
Yeah.
It's a secret.
It's a super secret.
Joining us on the program is Steve, and Steve is in Washington, D.C. for the Freedom 250 that I believe they have qualifications today, and the race is tomorrow, and that is in Washington, D.C. Tickets are free, I believe, but they're probably sold out. I don't know. Steve, welcome.
Yes, Pat, you are correct. You're an expert newsman, and you have the facts straight that the race issued about 188,000 tickets for this race, all free.
Wow.
If you don't have a ticket, can you go anyway?
No, you cannot go anyway.
Okay.
It's just like you would see at any type of sporting event. They have a gate, and you have to show your Ticketmaster ticket on your phone, and it's scanned, and then go through security, and then you're on the grounds on the National Mall.
And then, Steve, would you? Is that like to become festival seating? Where are you standing? What's the story there?
There's a couple ways you can see the race here, Terry. They have a bleachers where there's some large TV monitors like you see at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and there's a lot of areas to stand. I'm still trying to figure out where I plan on watching the race. Well, the next practice for the IndyCars, I'm going to check out a couple spots. For the morning practice, I sat in the grandstand and was able to see the monitors. But the trouble is, if you get up to go to the bathroom or get a snack, you probably come back and your seat won't be there if you're in the grandstand.
So what do you think of the speeds? How are they handling the curves? How many? Did you get to see any of the curves?
I'm going to be in one of the turns for the afternoon practice. One driver did strike the wall, a lot of spins. It's going to be a really exciting race, and they're probably all going to be going for it because this may be the only time we ever have a race here in Washington, D.C., and you want to be the winner of that race.
That's what they were saying on Fox this morning, is that it will be very competitive because everybody this could be a one and done, and it's just a historic time for the Freedom 250. And they were saying the curves, as Denny, you called them, the curves, because it's an unknown. They just threw this thing together.
Absolutely flat. There is no bank to anything. I mean, you are flat on the ground.
So heavy braking, all of that stuff. Speeds up to 180 miles an hour. Now, I want to jump back to the tickets for just a second because, I'm big into conspiracy theory. I'm not sure we went to the moon. 188,000 tickets. All right, 188,000 tickets. They're free. How many people that hate the president would buy those tickets just not to come so that they could reduce the crowd size to make it look like it was a failure?
Pat, I can tell you that the crowd here for qualifications was pretty significant. I was expecting to see a pretty light crowd like you see on a practice day at the Motor Speedway. But when I showed up here at like 8:45 in the morning to try to go to the grandstand, there were few seats available in the grandstand for you to even get a spot. And what I can tell you, Pat and Terry and Denny, is that when they dropped the green flag, it was like Christmas morning. It was something that no one had ever seen before. Indy cars on the streets of Washington, D.C., and everyone was taking videos and pictures. It was truly a sight to see, cars on the streets of D.C. going up to 180 miles an hour.
Such a good thing. I mean, people are going to be watching that have never watched before.
Yeah, hopefully it'll be fun. So is there any chance that a diplomatic caravan could halt the race as they come through like they normally come through D.C. and all the, you know what I'm talking about? Like,
I don't know
people in D.C. always complain, and really in New York for that matter, like if the president or if the UN is in session, so much traffic gets tied up by diplomatic caravans. And I thought, if somebody didn't, let them know, they might just roll right into the race.
Low probability of that happening.
Be kind of cool, though, wouldn't it?
It would, probably more of a safety hazard than anything. Also, what's pretty cool here are the displays they've got on the midway. They got games for the kids. They've got some Air National Guard. They have some displays from Boeing Corporation. Really, it's a festival time here. What's really interesting, though, is on the morning news, because I want to know the weather, the race here in D.C. was like the fifth story in the morning. It wasn't like no live remotes like we see in Indianapolis.
Wow.
It was like just some B-roll. Says, today's the Freedom 250 qualifications and tomorrow's the race. Streets we expect to be closed through Wednesday of this week. Now now over to weather.
Of course, they're used to big things now. Fox News National, obviously, because they are obviously a broadcast partner of IndyCar racing. They were out there live both today, and obviously they'll be there tomorrow. And two of the hosts had been in the two-seaters yesterday. So, and then Doug Bowles, who of course did a great job representing IndyCar, was on with them live as well.
I didn't recognize him because there was some guy on there that wasn't with a tie and a sport coat on.
That's funny.
Yeah,
that's funny. Well, Stever, thanks for reaching out to us, man.
Hey, Steve, we'll check in with you tomorrow, okay?
All right, sounds great, Terry. Yep. And go Colts. Is it almost time for you to go into the Colts broadcast?
Yeah, right at 12:30.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, not on this station.
Not on this station, Bronco.
No, you're on till 1
How
today,
about IU? Do we have
Not
IU?
today.
No.
Oh, sounds like
we should try to pick up like Ball State or something.
I think he just hung up on you, Pat.
Oh.
No, we hung up. Allison got rid of him.
Oh, I got a nice note here from a fellow by the name of Scott Sherwood. With Miss Allison at the controls, little can go wrong. And yes, Pat is a rascal, but the best of friends nonetheless. Isn't that great?
Oh, that is nice.
So sweet.
Is that from one of my sisters?
From Scott Sherwood.
Oh.
People have a lot of confidence in Allison. That's really cool.
Well, you know what? Most people, it was supposed to be kind of a secret. But quite honestly, I think it's widely known that Allison's running the station.
Yeah. She moved up the ladder quickly.
That is not true at all.
No, what they say.
I'm still at the board.
No.
Be at the
David
board.
Wood might be the head, but you're the neck. Okay.
Well, I think most producers are the neck. We like to think of it that way. But no, I appreciate it. That's very sweet of you guys. But no, things go just as wrong when I'm here.
Pat might call you the big toe. What's that about the big toe you always say, Pat? Allison's the big toe.
The big Sergeant Hulka.
Yeah.
That's what we call her around here, Hulka.
She's
the big toe, Sergeant Hulka from Stripes. I saw a story online this morning about a couple Americans in Italy that got in trouble for jogging without a shirt.
You're not allowed to. Were they ladies or were they men?
Men.
No
You're not
jogging without a
allowed-
shirt on, huh?
Yeah, that's
in Italy.
Yeah, and so
I had no idea.
I know, because it's like I remember way back when the first time I went to Europe in like 1980, and they tell you, we were on a tour, so they kind of tell you, like we were in Nice, France, and they say don't wear shorts on the street, wear long pants. Then you go to the beach and they're like naked. So it's like
protocol.
It's just kind of weird. It's like, we can't wear shorts, but go
How
ahead
long-
and take everything off on
All
the
right,
beach.
so you stayed away from the streets and just went right straight to the beach?
I did. And you know what makes a French angry? Have you ever seen the beach? Those rocks.
They don't have a sandy beach.
No, not.
So why does that make them mad?
Because you have to walk on the rocks and then you have to lay on the rocks.
Oh.
Well, they're stupid if they're going to go naked. I mean, you never know where those rocks are going to end up.
Well, I'm just telling you what I know.
I think we need a break.
The second thing I think it made him so angry was the toilet paper.
Oh, are they stingy on toilet paper or what?
Dude, it's like a I don't know, like a 500 grit sandpaper. It is so scratchy.
One ply.
One ply.
I have a book in my plumbing library. It says how to around the world, and you cannot believe how far advanced the United States of America is. I mean, we are decades and decades ahead of the rest of the world.
But they would say in bidets, obviously we lack.
They say you can always find the Americans by your nose. That's just hard.
No, you can always find the American. We call them the dirty bums.
The dirty bums?
Yep.
Americans are
American
dirty bums?
dirty bums.
Oh, well.
But I will say, if you haven't had the bidet experience.
Here we go. I knew he was going to that.
Do you have a bidet in your house?
No, sir.
You should get one.
Do you have one?
Yeah.
You have one at your house?
Yeah. They're awesome.
And when did you get that?
Was
that
three or four years
You'd
ago?
been somewhere and you had one for the experience, and you said, I got to have one of those.
Yeah.
Is that how it happened?
Well, he calls it Sprinkler Sally. He's named every one of them in the house.
No. It's like I was doing some hydroponics, and I thought the bidet would be a good watering system.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, actually, they are really good.
For goodness sakes, can
this
we
one's
break?
heated. I mean, it's
It's a heated bidet.
Oh yeah, there's no cold water going on there. It's got smell control button on it. It's got fan. It's actually, you know what? It'll do your taxes. True story.
Well, everybody should have one.
239-9393. Your call's coming up next. 93 WIBC. Hey, good morning. Welcome back. Good afternoon, I should say. Let's get to the calls. We have Jim joining us on the program. Hi, Jim.
Hi. A question there about, I believe it's Zoya grass that turns brown when your first frost. And trying.
Yeah, that is zoysia. It's zoysia or nimblewell.
Is it does it look like a carpet, or is it sporadic through your yard?
It's like a carpet. It's real thick. Like you mow it, it's real. You can tell you're hitting a tough grass when you mow it.
But it does turn.
Question is,
it turns brown.
Yeah. When after the frost. Question is, don't they spread by seed and root? And to get rid of it, doing the Roundup, how far past the visible shoots should you be spraying for the roots?
Okay, so I'm not sure exactly what you have. So if it is zoysia, it definitely spreads by underground runners.
Rhizomes and roots, right.
So, but I'm not so sure that's exactly.
What else could it be if it weren't zoysia?
Well, it could be nimblewill.
He said it's too thick of a carpet. He said, you've got to.
Then I think bent grass, but bent grass doesn't get brown.
I think it's zoysia.
You think zoysia?
I think it's zoysia. Yeah, and good luck because you're going to need napalm to kill it.
Here's the question: does it green up really late in the spring?
Yes.
Okay, so that's zoysia grass.
All right, so you give him the protocol. You're in trouble, buddy. That's all I'll say.
Now, you just have to be persistent about it. So if you're going to use a Roundup product, you might look at a product called Tenacity that is just really good on killing a lot of different turfs. I'm not sure if zoysia is one of them or not, but you can use the Roundup. It's just application after application after application.
Absolute
and
persistence.
You can't do it. You have to wait till it greens up. You can't spray it on the brown turf. You have to wait.
Can he do it right now? Because it's green right now.
Yeah, if it's green right now, you can start killing it. Because it's going to take a while. How much of your lawn has gotten invaded by it?
Well, it's my neighbor's lawn, and there's a very large section of it.
Okay, and
it's coming close to the easement.
Okay, so it's coming into so you're just getting ready. You're getting the battle plan ready.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. So
my neighbor he's planning on getting it sprayed also.
Okay.
And getting rid of it.
Well, I think what I would do is the best time to kill anything is in the fall, in September. So if you're ready to go, that's when I would do it, because movement in the plant is down towards the root and you get more of a complete kill, but it's going to take a few applications to take care of it. Hey, thank you very much. And then up next we have, want to take John here real quick? Hi, John.
Hey, long-time listener. Last week you had a young man on, and I think he's a regular, but he was trying out for a part at one of his churches or something.
Yes, that is Fulton Mraz.
Yeah, I enjoyed that talk. Well, anyhow, I know Denny is a guy that likes worthless trivia. So this is for you, Denny.
God bless you. All right,
what's
John.
that?
I said, God bless you. Let's go. What you got?
Since that young man was trying out for a part, this is a theatrical term, and you usually say break a leg. Okay, do you know where that originated, Danny?
I have heard, John, everybody says that it was an actor that broke a leg before a performance and it was bad luck, good luck. But I think it's more than that, and it has to do with something theatrical, but I cannot remember what. Kylan was the one that told me about it.
You're actually asking them, I hope you make the cast.
Yeah, that's it. That was it.
That's cool.
Sweet Kai told me that, and I'm sorry I didn't remember. I hope you make the cast. Great,
John, thanks for the call.
I didn't know that.
I don't really understand that, though. Break
a leg, you have to get it cast on it if you break your leg.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Got it. You make the cast.
I'm not very smart.
Well, we're not really enacting.
All right, we're coming right back. Craft Corner coming up next,
here we
93
go.
WIBC.
Glitter, stickers, fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we saved the very best until last. And it is Craft Corner, currently unsponsored, with Terry Stacy.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching today. I miss my Allison over here as somebody that can craft. But you know who really is a crafter, and he doesn't really give himself much credit, but it's our own Pat Sullivan.
He's full of
Thank you very much. I'm glad to be here.
Thank you. Thanks for being here. So today, all we're going to be doing, guys, is we are going to be crafting with corn on the cob, right?
Why?
It's because it's fun, and you may have a cob at your own home.
You just use a brush.
You could use a brush, but I think the kids will like this.
You can watch this on Facebook, Home and Garden Indiana, or, of course, on YouTube. Hi.
Hi.
All right. So what Terry Lynn has done, Terry?
You take some ears of corn. I used maybe 3 ears of corn.
Is that Dad's corn? The sweet corn?
Oh, no, it is not. It's hard
really
to find Dad's right now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's hard to find Dad's. That's gone.
Oh.
At least I can't find it, but that's the ultimate, really.
Okay.
This is corn. You're going to divide that corn ear into 3 pieces, and your kids are going to like this. I really mean it. Those are going to become your paintbrushes. See what I'm doing?
Why
or your stamper.
Don't put them on your easel. You're going to contaminate
or your
easel.
stamper. So you're going to need your paint. You're going to need a paper plate to put all your different colors in. Thank you, Pat, for demonstrating. You're going to need your artist canvas of any size that you can get for $1.25 at the Dollar Tree. And you're going to need your bottle of paint.
$1.25?
Well, if you get 4 or 5 of them, $1.25. It's a pretty good deal. So then you're going to put your paint into your paper plate. You're going to dip the corn cob into the paint, and you're going to daub it into a form of some sort.
Excellent daubing.
No, you've got
sir.
too much paint on there. You need to daub a little.
Terrible
daubing. There you go. Look what you're doing now.
It looks like antelope tracks.
That's right.
It looks like
I know.
I got lipstick on. I'm kissing on the mirror.
You can. You can, if you're a real artist, you could turn those into flowers of different colors.
Hey,
you can make
you're getting
just
an
kind of
attitude.
something kind of pretty like this.
You looks like you're taking.
It's all
out your-
going good.
The kids are going to love it.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
great.
it's just like potato stamping.
All right.
Same thing with a corn.
Did I splash? I'm sorry.
Just,
well, you know.
He's really not doing anything wrong. I mean, it's fine. You're doing great.
Okay.
And again, when you're going to cut your corn, make sure you cut it pretty straight. If it becomes uneven, then as Denny can tell you, it doesn't make quite the round shape.
So is there any corn that you shouldn't use?
Oh gosh, what a great question,
feed
crafters.
corn?
No, any kind of corn will do. Any kind of corn at all. Some of you have some old corn. I have this is old corn that I have right here. It's already molding.
Art, okay?
No, I'm doing.
He's happy.
I'm just.
He can do
having a
whatever
good
he likes.
time
Here's
here.
some more colors over here, Pat.
Just I'm trying to do is just get to the break.
He's just trying to get to the break, but
Trying
this
to
is
do, Colts.
very
Vince Van
simple.
Sullivan
I
here.
think the children will
Colts
love
are
this.
coming up at 1:00 on our sister station.
107.5, 93.5 The Fan.
Yeah, everywhere but here.
Right. Again, you could make maybe
Or
2 or
no.
3 of these blobs of corn stamping and then turn them into flowers with a little green paint to do the stems. Or you could do what Pat is doing right now, which is just slapping it on and making it into something
I think
unique.
he's an
and
embarrassment
I don't
to the
know
show.
if you can see what I've done here.
You've covered
Hold it
every
up.
square inch
I
of it.
have here, let me see.
Here's some
Show it.
blue. Why don't you use a little blue
Okay, if
too?
you can see this, do you see where I've put the fence? There's a fence and a guy standing there with his dog.
Oh yeah.
You see it?
Now that I see the dog's ears.
Yeah. So
I think you've done a great job. This is very easy, very simple, and
She wants
you
to
might
get
have
some
some.
blue. Yeah.
There you
Oh,
go.
there you go, Pat.
Little pop of blue.
I don't cover it all
I
up.
feel
Just-
like this is taking
this is
away the
accent.
tension from my relationship with Denny.
Isn't this nice?
Yeah, well, you just orange painted me.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Very simple to do.
This is really great.
It's just nice, and you could do this again. This craft goes way back to potatoes when we would use potatoes or other things that you
This
eat.
is helping me get over. Last weekend, I had at Egg Fest 2 full dumpsters out. 2 dumpsters,
Of
2
corn?
empty dumpsters. No, for the trash, and the high school kids put all of the bags in one dumpster that was 5 foot higher than the dumpster.
Oh no!
So then we had to move it all, and this is helping me take away the anger and the stupidity of high school boys.
Now you know.
Sometimes.
This is a great tension reliever. Just get out your corn cob and start daubing.
I don't know who Rare Jim is, but they say that they love Kraft Corner, or used to.
See if they like this one.
Come on now.
Pat, you know what? I have to tell you, seriously, if we put this on the wall at the state fair and we put $200 on that, it just might sell.
You
It
know
just
what?
might sell.
Fast forward 5,000 years. This is going to be a rare treat for somebody.
It's really good. This really is like a Picasso. I love your color usage. I love it's dimensional, lots of good texture.
It's
Colors are
demented.
nice.
Denny is so get away, Den.
Look at
He is
that.
So
Well, what's
jealous.
the booger over here on the
Seriously.
side? I think you've got
Isn't
part of
that
that
beautiful?
tomato.
Pat, I love what you've done.
No, Terry spit
Thank
out
you
that
so
stem
much.
when he.
That is really good. This
Well,
could be a Picasso. Look at this.
I had a minor in art.
This has
You knew
been
that.
right here at your finger. That was in Terry's mouth. That came off the tomato. and
That-
she spit it out.
That actually is a jalapeno from my sandwich.
Yeah.
well,
There's some E. coli.
it's
in
added
that.
another $100 to your piece.
There you go.
It's
All right.
beautiful. So get out there and cob it
Okay,
up
And I just sign it right here.
if you want to. Don't. Oh, no.
Oh,
I'm afraid you're going to mess
Hold
it
on,
up
let me get
because
the
I
cob
love
out.
it. There
okay. Fixed it.
It's so good. That's Craft Corner for today. Hope you enjoyed it, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Blow 'em a
But we
kiss.
can't go anywhere.
Blow 'em a
because
kiss.
because our cameraman is also our.
Oh, we have to
our
wait till
board
she
op.
gets back
Yeah.
to the desk. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. This has been another edition of Craft Corner, where today we cobbed it up
I
with
feel
paint.
so
Cobbed it up.
fulfilled.
This is
Cobbed
Patrick.
it up.
Be
I want to
careful,
tell
got
you
paint on
something.
you. Be careful.
That is really good. This is
Thank you so
really
much.
good. And you could call it, what would you call it? You got to name it.
Oh.
What do you see in that picture? Is
You
it
know,
flowers in
I-
a field? Is it
I just think it's boy and a
is
dog.
it called wonder?
I
Pat's
think it's a boy and a
stomach.
dog.
I love it.
Yeah, a boy with
I'm
his
keeping
dog.
that one, and I'm not kidding you, because you
Okay.
put that in a frame, and that looks like an expensive piece of art. And you did it with corn.
There you go.
Good old Hoosier corn.
Coming right back, 93
Oh,
WIBC.
boy.
The segment we thought could never make it here on time. It's the Speed Round. The Speed Round is brought to you by
Thompson Furniture and Mattress in Columbus, Indiana. Great pricing on Lazy Boy, Indiana-made Smith Brothers Furniture, mattresses made in Indiana, and maintenance-free outdoor furniture. Listen here, Pat. It's free delivery up to 75 miles. ThompsonFurniture.net.
Who's ready for the Speed Round?
Hey, before we get into the Speed Round, we want to remind everybody that Radio 1, Fox 59, CBS 4, and Kroger have all joined together with the American Red Cross for Help in the Heartland. It's disaster relief for those affected by the flood. Your donation can go a long way. Go to WIBC.com right now. Kroger's going to match it up to $10,000. So there we go.
There you go. Thank you, Kroger. Let's see. We have Ron joining us on the program. Hi, Ron.
Hi there.
What's up?
I got two questions. I don't know what you're going to say, Mamie, but I got too much rain and too much hot temperature. I want to work with some WIBC gone and some bug spray in my yard. Which one should I do first?
Well, you can actually do both. You don't have to. I mean,
Well, I got a crick behind me, lick crick behind my yard. But anyway.
okay. So you certainly either one of those you don't want to overuse. The Scott's products will tell you that if you use them at the right rate, they don't. The movement of that product is minimal. It does not go pouring down unless you had some kind of crazy.
I think it's supposed to rain next couple of days.
No, this will be ideal. It'll be an ideal time because low temperatures, because some of the weed killers you can't use above 90 degrees.
No, that's what I mean.
So I would get those on. So, and then I would follow up with the bug spray maybe a day or so later.
Is it a certain kind of bug spray supposed to be good, or just any bug spray in the bottle?
What are you trying to get rid of?
Well, bugs in my yard. Every time I go back there, I get bit with no shoes or socks on. But probably mosquitoes or them other bugs in the
Chiggers.
ground.
Yep.
Chiggers. There you go.
So you could use if you want to use something a little, you could use 7. But if you want to use something a little safer, pyrethrin, you could use 8. So the product called 8, and one of those two, the 7 is like say more chemical based, but the pyrethrin will do a nice job for you as well. Hey, thanks for the call. Up next we have Charles the Genius joining us.
Lord have mercy.
Hey, Charles.
Yeah, I know you're top of the hour, so I'll have to talk super, super fast. God bless all the flood victims and first responders. God bless all of you in radio land and stuff. And go Fever, go Colts, and, of course, Ben Davis, the greatest school and football team on earth, but that's another story. But, you know, with Terry, she's created a new form of museum craft there. I'm going to call that Art Carney.
Hey!
That was pretty. You know, Charles,
Actually, I
every
like
once
that
in a while,
one.
you'll kick up a good one.
I like
was a
that
good
one.
Well, and it makes me think of the old hee-haw joke when he says, you know, picking in a grin, he says, hey, Roy, you don't look too happy. What's the matter? Well, I had trouble at the farm. Why? What happened? It got so hot. And, of course, the audience goes, how hot was it? It was so hot, all the corn in his back 40 popped. The mule froze, thought it was winter.
Oh,
Oh, and at the state fair, they still
Art
got
Carney.
the little
That was a good one. I like that one.
Are you still there?
Yeah, we just told Terry your joke. She laughed too.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there we go. See, well, of course, the most beautiful woman in all radio land, like, say, she, a queen, a princess, or whatever we're going to call it here and stuff. But Main thing, just God bless all of them. And like I say again, Lord help all those poor folks. My mom and dad always used to tell my brother and I 2 little simple things. When you think you got it bad, somebody's got it worse, and something's better than nothing. So
there you go.
Philosophies this drove me right to the time you changed the phone number. I know.
There you
but
go.
Anyway,
thank you, Charles. There you go. Charles the genius, everyone. Actually,
that was a pretty good joke.
Yeah.
Art Carney.
Art Carney for your new technique.
Yeah.
Art Carney. Yeah. So we have the Colts playing at 1 o'clock on our sister station. So you can.
That's just about a minute away.
Or you can stay here for Abdul, right? Is Abdul up?
Yes.
Abdul, and then a little later we have the Fever on our station.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know, I really have been gotten into the Fever games.
know it.
I know when they play, and
Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of people are. They've jumped on that bandwagon.
Kelsey Mitchell is set like all of these records.
my gosh.
She is on
You know,
fire.
Amazing.
She needs that center attention
She
too sometimes.
should.
You know, she gets the second mention oftentimes, and she's an incredible athlete, and she should be highlighted and featured and a spotlight on her.
Absolutely.
She's amazing.
I also saw she's studying, I don't know if it's a master's degree or something, but Caitlin Clark posted a picture of her that she was on her laptop doing her homework like right before the game. I mean, that's so cool. It's
Yeah.
a cool team. It's a very cool team, fun to watch.
I feel like the Sophie thing has died down a little bit.
Yeah, I think
Like all
Has
this
it?
stuff.
Certain circles, I'm sure.
I was going to say, I thought she just showed up in Sports Illustrated again.
Oh, I don't know.
Like in a.
Well, I just saw a new, the brain drain. You get it whenever you log on. There was Sophie Cunningham ponying, and they were talking
Okay.
about.
Yeah. Well, I know she's going to. It doesn't matter. All right. Listen, we'll see you next week, right?
Yes.
Terry will be here tomorrow on 93 WIBC.